What is going on, everybody? Yo, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Happy Monday evening / Tuesday morning. To all my friends across the Atlantic Ocean, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of, well, Playoff Dog, I guess. Not, definitely not Laker Dog, unfortunately, but hey, what can you do? Let's go, man. What's going on, everybody? Good to see my man, diehard Giants fan in the house. Jared, what's up? Jake Lee, Dominic Pope, what's up, my man? Waterfly, Chase Life Noel, Jared, what's going on? Jake Lee, Mr. Germs, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Brandon, Laura Molina, Man Cave TV, how y'all doing? You know what to do when you come in. Smack that thumbs up. It helps out the stream. Afghanistan, what's good, my man? Trey McGarrell, Donovan Paola, Christopher Cusada, what's going on, man? Clippers going to tie this up at 2 apiece, or the Jazz going to take the stranglehold and go up 3-1 tonight? What's going on, Steven Stirrup? What's going on, Sean Oliveira? Raymond Adriacu, what's going on? Jose Salas, Kylie Petrano, what is going on? How about them Giants? I hope they kick some ass this year. Techie, what is going on? My man Techie, how you been, brother? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well, man. Go Franco then. How can I be the man? You the man. Master Eden, how can I be the man when you the man? Bro, he too reckless. What's up, man? Thank you guys for being here. Mr. Mayor, yes, I am calling this game, man. I've been calling this series. I've called every game of this series. Lee Singletary, my man. What's going on? But always Laker Nation, man. Always Laker Nation. You come in here, root for the Jazz, man. That's what the Laker fans are doing. So yesterday, as a lot of you know, I did get my second vaccination. Really, that's just so that there's no problems with me getting into stadiums. I'm going to the Giants-Eagles game, plan on doing that. Whatever the hell else I want to do, if I want to go to other games, I don't want them to be like, you can't come in here or whatever. I don't really know how anything works. It did... I'll say this. After the fact, nothing. I went running 3 miles yesterday, but about 5:30, 6 o'clock, man, it was wearing on me. I woke up with a slight fever this morning. I actually didn't go to work because they tell you, if you have any of those symptoms, don't go in. Don't count against my sick time, so wasn't going in. But I am still tired, man. I am still pretty tired, even though I did hit the gym. And any of you guys that that do know about my fitness channel, been looking for content, I actually did put a video on there today. Nobody watched it, which is great. I got like 100 views on that video. But I do plan on putting more videos up there. But, thank you, Robo Travel. I appreciate that. But you know me, guys, tired or not, I'm going to be here for you, and you're going to be here for me, and we're going to call this game, and we're going to have a good time, as we always do. You know, we're going to get hyped up in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, man. Thank you, Giants fan. Appreciate that, buddy. Sports fan, what's going on? When you play in the Eastern Conference final, the Eastern Conference is going to be tough. The games... The start times for the East Coast games are tough for me to do. I thought about maybe doing the Nets Bucks tomorrow, but I'm going to the gym tomorrow, so I can't do it. If this game is on a Wednesday, I don't know. We got to see. It just depends if it lines up with my gym schedule or not. But I'm scheduling YouTube around my gym, not the other way around. So we'll see. But the East Coast games are tough, which is why I stream the Lakers and not the Knicks. But it is what it is, man. The fitness channel's name is Baddog Fitness and Life. If you just type in Baddog Fitness, you'll find it. No, I hear you, Jose. I hear you, man. 1 in a million, what's going on, man? That is the fitness channel, guys. I'm sure one of my mods has the link to that. If they could possibly drop it for me, that'd be great. Yeah. Daniel, I was going to mention that. So the Nets... Obviously, James Harden's been injured. I don't know what the severity of his injury is. And Kyrie Irving, same thing. Don't know what the severity of his sprained ankle is. But if Harden and Kyrie got to miss the rest of the Bucks series and the Nets end up losing, you're not getting any sympathy from me. Not getting any sympathy from any Laker fan when all the Nets fans came in here and decided to trash talk the Lakers and they were beat up and hurt all season long. Well, now, like you just said, Daniel, now the Nets know. Now Nets fans will know what it was like to, if you're a Laker fan, to root for the Lakers this year with your superstars hurt. Now, just imagine there is no KD on the Nets. Imagine they have 2 superstars like Los Angeles does and don't have a KD to fall back on. Imagine it's just Kyrie and Harden and they're both out. Then how's it going to go? So there you go. Thank you, Dire Giants fan. There's the link to my there's a link to my fitness channel, guys. Alvin Laser, Bornaga, what's going on? Kenneth Harris, how you doing, buddy? Sports fan, Lord Beerus. Thank you for joining the stream. Public Sports Entertainment. Zach, what's going on, man? Suns are looking good, Techie. Definitely are, man. Kenneth Harris, what's going on, man? Abraxas Voice, thank you guys for being here. Dire Giants fan, thank you for dropping the links to that. I appreciate that. Oh, the other one was the members. Thank you for dropping both of those, Dire Giants fan. I appreciate it, brother. Ron Archie, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. My eBay just went off. What's my eBay alert? Either something's going off or what's going off that I'm watching. Oh, I ain't buying that. It's $2,500. I can't afford that. I just seen what a Satchel Paige rookie went for. I can't afford that. It's way out of my league. Yeah, man. Hey, thank you for subbing to the fitness channel, One in a Million. I appreciate it. I didn't put a video on there in 5 months, but like I said today, since there's really no Giants stuff to talk about, and there's not a lot of sports, I mean, I could talk about the Yankees, but they're trash. So I figured I could post some videos on there. What's going on, LPS Spring? What's going on there, Ron Archie, Ballard, Sportsman? What's good, my man? Johnny Gonzalez, B. Walton Taylor. What's going on, my lady? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. No one even in New York cares about the Nets or takes them seriously. Even though, well, it's true, Taylor. In New York, it's a Knicks town. New York is the Knicks because remember, the Nets played in New Jersey. They played in New York in the ABA days and with Dr. J, and then they moved. I think Dr. J was there. Maybe it wasn't. I'm trying to remember if Dr. J was on the net. I can't remember where Dr. J was, but the Nets were in the ABA, and they were the New York Nets at that point. But they moved to New Jersey, so everybody in Brooklyn already roots for the Knicks. And that's the thing. Everybody in that borough is already Knicks fans. So they're not going to switch allegiances just because the Nets, when the New Jersey Nets moved to Brooklyn. So that's why you got all Knicks. That's why when you go to the Barclays Center, it's 75% Knicks fans. Because you can get in the Barclays Center. It's hard to get into Madison Square Garden. And the tickets are way cheaper. So that's why it's loaded with New York Knicks fans. That's just how it goes. It's what it is. What's going on, guys? I appreciate y'all being here. Mick Lovin, what's going on, my man? Thank you for being here. J. Mark Oliveros, how you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. You're right, Isaac. It is a Laker town. It's the same thing. Los Angeles belongs to the Lakers. New York belongs to the Knicks and the Giants for the most part. Because the Giants have been in New York since 1925, and the Jets are an expansion team. The Yankees and Mets, that really depends on who's better, to be honest with you. When the Mets are good, it's a Mets town. That's a fact. It is definitely a Mets town when the Mets are good. When the Yankees are good, it's a Yankee town. So, go figure. The Yankees ain't going to be good for a while anyway, so it'll be a Mets town for a while. What's going on? Janice, Lucina, Maraming, Salamat, Mangadanga, Manga, my Filipino brothers and sisters. Lake Nona, what's going on, man? Sabotage Studios, how can I be the man when you're the man? Let's get 100 likes up in here, guys. Come on, baby. We got almost 200 in the house already. Thank you so much for being here. Smack that like button. Let's go. Let's get 100 likes before this thing starts, man. Right, San Diego Clippers, exactly. Yep, Mick, it's the same thing with the Nets. The Nets could win 3 straight titles, and it would still be the Knicks. It would still be a Knicks town. Zach, how can I be the man? We need a man. Out of Bounds Productions, what's going on, man? MNY5506. I do, of course, remember the Subway Series, man. I was 24 years old. Yankees done whooped that ass. It was a beautiful thing. George Steinbrenner would have killed everybody. He would have fired everybody had they lost the World Series to the Mets that year. But that was a Yankee dynasty, man. That's when the Yankees knew how to manufacture runs, play small ball, play big ball when they needed to, got timely hits, stole bases, hit and ran, fielded the ball well, didn't get thrown out in the base paths all the time. Had a solid starting rotation and the best bullpen in the league because they had the greatest closer in the history of baseball. Different times 20 years ago for the New York Yankees. All right, Dominic, let's go. Hey, man, the Knights, they're playing really well because the Canadians have won 7 in a row in the playoffs. The Canadiens have been really hot, but this is the thing. They've had some time off. The Golden Knights have been playing all along, and sometimes that layoff hurts your momentum. So the Golden Knights, I think, got a good chance to win that, make the Cup Finals. JKNT, what's going on? Curtis Nunez, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Oh, I couldn't, Mick. It's been that time of year for the Yankees. It's terrible. It's been a terrible year. Ken C. the Hauler, what's going on? I miss the Lakers too, man. I miss calling them, man. I do. Vincent Rivera, what's going on? Wagstaff, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, guys and girls. Appreciate it. Black Mamba, what's going on, my man? 49er Faithful, what's going on? Where's Ivana? Ivana will be back for the finals. Atlanta's taking the lead here, 94-92. They were down by what, 15? They've had a couple big comebacks in this series. They fell short the first time, and Embiid just lost the ball out of bounds. Crowd going crazy. That's as loud as I've ever heard Atlanta, to be honest with you. Their fans they usually can't sell out to Atlanta, but the fans have been good. Clint Capella right away there. I don't know if that was an offensive foul or Embiid lost the ball out of bounds anyway. It's turnover either way. Just under 5 minutes to go here. Let's go. KP, he sucks, bro. I mean, we all know that we all know Aaron Boone is soft. Dude is softer than a wet loaf of bread. We know that, man. Kyrie's in a boot and on crutches. Yeah, well, it happens, man. Here's a three for Harris. Doesn't get that to go. Rebounded by Kevin Herter. Hey, shout out Kevin Herter, upstate New York, Shenandoah High School in Clifton Park. Let's go. Kevin Herter. Big Red. Well, Bogdanovich thought about the three. He's going to kick it back outside to Trey. Trey's going to get into Bogdanovich. Kicks it out in the corner. John Collins turns, shoots. Line drive, no good. Batted around, and that's an over-the-back foul on John Collins. And yes, sir. So Kyrie obviously ain't going to play tomorrow. The Suns already swept the Nuggets, Tyrone. They swept them last night. That series is over. The Suns are in the Western Conference Finals. They swept them last night. I actually thought that game would go 6 and the Suns would win, but obviously the Nuggets did not have enough. The Chris Paul, man, Jesus, what a game he had. Chris Paul was amazing last night. They do completely need it, man. The Yankees need a complete overalls, right, man. Everyone like the stream. It's great advice out of Bounce Productions. Jared, what's going on, my man? Nerds and Virgins, what's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Dominic, thank you for dropping links to my Twitter and my Instagram. Let's get 100 likes, guys. How would I feel about DeRozan to the Knicks? I don't want DeRozan on the Knicks. I don't want DeRozan on the Knicks. There's two guys I want the Knicks to make a run at, okay? Lonzo Ball is one of them. I think Lonzo Ball would be very good in New York. They have a lot of money to offer him. Do not offer Schroeder that money. Please do not even entertain Schroeder coming to New York. That'd be a disaster. That's a total Knicks thing to do, by the way. Don't entertain him. See if you can sign Lonzo Ball. Or do whatever you can to get Damian Lillard to New York. That's what the Knicks need to do. Either go the conservative route, offer Lonzo Ball a contract. He's a restricted free agent. The Pelicans have a chance to match it. If they don't, he can be a Knick. Or give up your young players like an R.J. Barrett and maybe an Obi Toppin and 3 first-round draft picks and bring Damian Lillard to the Garden. That's really what the Knicks ought to do. That's really what the Knicks ought to do, is make a run at Damian Lillard. That's what they need. They need a guy like Damian Lillard in New York. They've never had that superstar, not since Ewing. They haven't had that superstar level talent, and they certainly haven't had that point guard talent since I've been alive. But Lillard would be perfect. Nancy, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Sleeping Angels, what's up, my man? How you guys doing? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Well, yeah, exactly. I don't want them to get Beal either. Beal, no. Damian Lillard is the guy. Damian Lillard is the guy. Zach Kostoff, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream, buddy. Alexis Sandoval, Medela Loy. I don't think the Lakers can trade. Well, I mean, this is what the Lakers would have to do. They'd have to sign and trade Schroeder. That'd be part of it. They would have to sign him and trade him. Kuzma, definitely a guy they're going to look to move anyway. Schroeder, Kuzma, maybe Montrezl Harrell, maybe a sign and trade Harrell too. And, I mean, they don't have any draft picks. I don't know where the Lakers would get their draft picks, but they'd have to offer draft picks. Those 3 guys and draft picks for Lillard, that's what I think they'd have to do. Or maybe they'd have to, well, I think Schroeder would be what they would want over THT. But maybe you got to throw THT in there too. Maybe you got to throw in THT, Schroeder, Kuzma, Harrell, and draft picks. It's going to take a lot to get Damian Lillard. He ain't going to come over here for peanuts. He ain't going to go over to the Lakers for peanuts. So, Beal is good. I still want Damian Lillard. I don't want this second-rate guy. I know Beal's good. He's not Damian Lillard. All Knicks fans should want Damian Lillard. The Knicks haven't had that guy. The Knicks have never had a guy like that. Ewing was just a beast. I love Ewing. I love Ewing to death. The guy was just an absolute warrior. All these prima donnas nowadays, I need load management. Oh, my back. Oh, my fingernail. Oh, I'm tired. I can't do it. Patrick Ewing can barely walk. Dude's in there every game busting his ass as much as he can. Dude had bad knees, bad feet. Could barely move at the end of his career. Guy was playing every freaking game 40 minutes a night, man. Those are the type of guys I respect. Not these guys that, I need a day off. Oh, I need a day off. Getting $240 million. I can't take the constant strain of playing basketball. But Ewing was not a guy that's going to put up 30 every night like Dame. So, I don't know. Harold definitely stepped up, Jared, but I don't think he can. The Lakers really can't afford him. That's the issue. I don't think he's going to come back for $9 million or whatever the Lakers. They can pick up his option, but he doesn't need to sign it. I think it's like $9 million. Luis, how can I be the man? You the man? Yo, 100 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Michael Sinceri, what's going on? William Twilly, thank you for joining the stream, guys. Ernell Aruda, what's going on? We got a good game here, man. 95-94, Philadelphia by 1. 3 minutes ago here in the fourth quarter. Curry Simmons, Korkmaz, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid on the court. Here is Embiid. Thought about the three. Drives around Capella. Leaves it off for Simmons. Kicks it back outside. Korkmaz for three. A big three for Furkan Korkmaz. Huge three. Philly up by 4. Trae Young going to give it off to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich goes around a screen. Pulls up at the free throw line for the shot. No good. Tap by Collins. Got the rebound to John Collins. Collins had a lot of success in the offensive glass night. Back to Young. Young with the drive. Young all the way. Kicks out. Left corner three. Pure! It's a 1-point game again. John Collins. 98-97. Collins 14 and 11. Sixers lead by 1. Exactly, Jared. Exactly, man. Yo, what's going on, Troy? What's going on, Dan Pat Rhea? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Joseph Rivera, Junivar Maneu, Malika McGarrell, how you doing? Curtis Nunez. Here come the Hawks with a chance to take the lead. Jake Lee, what's going on? Purple Evo, for that one's way off. What's going on, Kennedy Jitor? What's going on? How can I be the best when you're the best? I tell you, Zach, that's what I'm saying, man. Joseph Ramirez, what's going on? That's what I mean. Ewing needs more respect. Larry Bird, same thing. Dude is playing. He couldn't even stand up. Dude is playing. Back was so bad. And Embiid mid-range J, way short. Rebounded by Ice Trey. He comes up the court here for the Hawks. 80 seconds to go in regulation. Trae Young with a drive. Trae Young the alley. Oh! It wasn't an alley-oop. It was a little floater. Little teardrop. Brings tears in the eyes of the Sixers. 99-98. Philadelphia by 1. A minute 10 to go in the fourth. Simmons has it. Looks to give it off to... Who is that? Thibault? Here's Simmons kicking it outside to Harris. Back to Korkmaz. Fakes a three. Pulls up, takes a three. Thought he was fouled. He was not. Hawks with the rebound. Trae Young right by everybody all the way to the 10. What a block. What are they going to call here? Oh, Trae Young doing a little bit of acting here. Yo, Mick, thank you for the super chat, man. Getting it started. I really appreciate it, brother. Brilly says, I'm a Knicks fan. I would love Damian Lillard, but I don't want the Knicks to mortgage a future, and it doesn't pan out like Carmelo Anthony trade. Well, that I agree with, Mick. That I agree with. The only thing I've said about this with that trade was the Knicks were not ready yet. The Knicks were not ready to make that move. I think now, with Coach Tibbs and the young guys that they do have, and all the salary cap that they have, I think that they can make a run at it. But I understand. The thing is, do you think that these young guys are a part of a championship team? Do you think guys like R.J. Barrett, Obi Toppin, obviously Kevin Knox not going to be here, Neil Aquino not going to be here. Do you think that those guys are part of a championship team? Or do you think you could get rid of those guys, get a Damian Lillard, and make a run at it? That's really what you got to weigh the options. Personally, me, I like the Lonzo Ball option a lot better. Yo, Dire Giants fan, thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly, I really appreciate it. 20 bomb. Thank you so much, my man. He says, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about this for a while. Have a Giants, Yankees, Knicks, Rangers in an atomic heart on my left shoulder blade. Dope first tat. That'd be pretty awesome. I am not a tat guy, Dire Giants fan, but I've always said if I was, as Atlanta makes both free throws, it's 1-198. If I was going to get a tattoo, it would definitely be of my teams, because no matter what, or like my son's initials or something, that's, totally different, because I know that for the rest of my life, I will love those teams, no matter what. Some guys go out and get a woman's name tattooed on their body or whatever, man. You don't know that that's going to work out. You don't know that that's going to be the love of your life. And even if it is, and you're married to her for 45 years and you're 65, or you say you're married for 35 years and you're 55 years old, and God forbid she passes away, what are you going to do? The woman's going to be like, ooh, you got a tattoo of Beverly on your... Well, my name's Shannon. But yeah, I think that'd be an awesome tattoo. Though that's the only thing I've ever considered tattooing. Well, I shouldn't say that. When I was in Chicago at 18 and I was drunk, I was actually going to get a Grim Reaper tattooed on my chest. I didn't have enough money. I always say somebody upstairs is looking out for me on that particular night. But yeah, I've always said that that's something that I would definitely consider Dire Giants fan. If I was ever going to get a tattoo, it would be of my teams. I think that'd be freaking awesome. Honestly, that would be a pretty cool tattoo. No doubt about that, man. Thank you, Braxis. I appreciate it, buddy. What's going on, Gemini Don Albert Sancho? What's going on, man? Tom's World. Right elbow inflammation. That's not that big of a deal, but it hurts, Zach. I know I've had elbow inflammation in both my elbows, and it hurts like hell. Tennis elbow hurts bad. I even had golfer's elbow, which is the inside of your elbow. But I do know tennis elbow feels like someone's stabbing you. And Embiid underneath the basket throws it up. They call a foul on that. Come on, man. Yeah, Taylor, that's what I wanted to get. Afghanistan knows I'm a big horror movie fan, so I thought that was cool. And again, those are things you do when you're 18, 19 years old, and then you get to be 69, 70 years old, and you're like, what the hell am I doing? It's so all saggy. Not that that's going to be saggy on me when I'm 70. We know this. I will be working out to the day I die. Nets are in trouble. Well, Gemini Don, it is what it is, right? They wanted to give the Lakers all kinds of crap, and when the Lakers are beat up, and now we're going to see. Karma can be a bitch sometimes. See if Kevin Durant can carry. G. Perry, what's going on? Stacy Smith, Dusk Thunder, Carly Vogel, Drew Easy Does It, Stone Sour, Baba Booey. No, I'd never get it. I certainly wouldn't get a man's name tattooed on my body, Isaac. Dire Giants fan, you the man, Brilly. He says, all right, done and done. Now time to save up. Thanks for the input. That shit'll look awesome, Dire Giants fan. Yeah, get that thing done. That way I can check it out when we're down there at Giants Stadium drinking a few cold ones, my man. I can't wait for that. That's going to be fun. One shot there, John. I'm not 19 anymore. I can't be taking 8-9 shots. I'm not looking to get absolutely shit-faced to where I can't enjoy the game the next day. See, that's the thing. I got to pace myself. But I will definitely do one shot with you. One. A couple beers, few beers. But, yeah. I can't go ballistic and wake up with a hangover and not enjoy the next day. And I don't recover the way I used to. Jason or Michael Myers? Give me Michael Myers all day. Halloween is my favorite movie of all time with Goodfellas. Where am I at? Justin S., what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining us. That's why, yeah, I'll tell you what, Justin, that is a big business. Tattoo removal. It is. Curry or Dame to the Lakers. They'd have to give up a 4. I don't know what the Lakers can give up. Like, I say it all the time. It wouldn't be fair, but it'd be fun. Even if she passes, you keep that too to show you strength. I understand, McLovin. I get that. I totally understand that. But like I said, if you're married to a woman named Beverly and, a Shannon comes along, I don't know. Kupongadu, what's going on? Bones, babe. How can I be the man when you're the man? What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining the stream. Stack $500 for the Clippers. I don't know. I'm not worried about kills. I'm just talking about franchises. I like Michael Myers better than Jason. Jason also has more movies. Michael Myers has, 7, right? Halloween Resurrection's the last one. He wasn't in part 3. How many Jasons are there? 11? Right, there's 11. If you count Freddy vs. Jason, I think there's 11 Friday the 13th. So he should have more kills. He's been in almost twice as many films as Michael Myers. Hey, thank you, Drew. I appreciate that, my man. Jaden Thomas, what's going on, man? GSG Fly. Coming down to the wire. He's got 3 to shoot. Collins, then they turned it over. Oh, my goodness. Clint Capella, he wasn't going to get the shot off anyway. They turned it over 0.3 of a second to go. I do it every time. I want to call the Hawks the Falcons. I don't know why. It's just like embedded in my head. The Hawks are up by 1 with 16 seconds to go. They don't even get a shot off. And this sucks, man. I'm on my strict diet. I see these beer commercials. I want a beer so bad. Now, I will say this. I did have, when I went to see my man Vic DiBattista, I did have a few beers that night. I did. I had to drink a couple beers when watching my man Vic DiBattista. That was hilarious. That comedy, he was hilarious, man. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate it. Tenure, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Appreciate that. Thank you, Kapungadu from Indonesia. I appreciate you watching, my man. Mitchell Medium, what's going on? Bones, babe, the scoreboard will be up once the game starts. But for whatever reason, the scoreboard plays background noise. Oh, you know what? I screwed it up because I had to. I'm glad you mentioned that because I hope this doesn't screw up, but I have to go back here because I had to copy the stream key. All right. So, man, I've been on this really strict diet for this will be my 3rd week where I'm eating about 1,300 to 1,500 calories a day, sometimes 1,600. Father's Day Sunday, man, that's gonna be my day to cheat on my diet. Let's see what they do here. Here is Harris. Harris gives it off to Embiid. Embiid all the way to the 10. He missed it. Put back no good. And it's out of bounds. Oh, that was there. All right, cool. That's there. All right. Pee-wee, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly. Why does Atlanta always choke? Someone please explain. I don't know. It's a great question, Pee-wee. I don't know. They've always choked. I mean, those great Braves teams only won 1 world title in the entire 90s. They should have won more than that. They might not choke it away tonight, though, man. They're up by 1 with 7.8 seconds to go. Richard, what's going on, my man? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Ultra Nova, what's going on? Conehead Coconut, what's up, buddy? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate that. Yeah, 28-3 is great. Javier, once the game starts, the scoreboard will be up, buddy. It's just it plays a lot of background noise when the game's not going, and it talks over me, and I don't like that. But it will once the game comes on. Right now, we're still watching Atlanta and Philadelphia. And again, if this game starts somewhere else, guys, let me know. Because, again, you know how TBS and TNT are. You know that they make these games last forever. You know that. Hey, no problem, Robert. No problem, my man. Check NBA TV. Yeah. Well, they reset the shot clock or the game clock to 8.2 seconds. Obviously, the Hawks are going to get fouled here. They're going to make their free throws, man. Pee-wee, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, are we getting the same PG-13 tonight? If not, Jazz win. PG-13 was great last game. The Jazz didn't shoot well. So we'll see, but you're right. If Paul George don't step up, the Jazz will win. If Paul George has a night like he did on Saturday, there's a good chance that the Clippers win. So we'll see, man. Oh, definitely Out of Bounds Productions. Definitely, man. Definitely. Well, he's not Eagles fan for life. He's not. He's got a slight tear in the meniscus of his knees. He's not 100%. And so they had a timeout on the floor. Just so you know, guys. They had a timeout on the floor where they were reviewing this. 5 minutes for the damn timeout. And now they have commercials on. So this play, or this is like a 10-minute break for no reason. 10-minute break for no reason at the end of the game. There's no reason for this. I say it all the time. People say baseball games are too long. They should be long. There is no time clock. How is a 48-minute basketball game take almost 3 hours to play? It should not take 3 hours to play a basketball game in regulation. I am on TNT, yes. Or am I on TBS? Where am I? I'm on TNT. Pee-wee, thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly, it's the 6.2 seconds left and we're about to get a 1 hour commercial. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Scoreboard's going to be coming out soon, Kiwi Holder. Once the game starts, we'll put it up there. Jake Lee, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, no one will forget that, Dire Giants fan. 8.2 to go. They get in the backcourt. Trae Young's running away, and he is fouled with 6.6 to go. It is. I just don't know how they could sit there and take 5 minutes to adjust the game clock and then go to a commercial break. Lex Luthor, how can I be the man when you're the man? It's on TNT. I'm on TNT, guys. The Hawks and Sixers game is still on there right now. I don't know what a Kagwama is, Abraxas. Mr. Winters, what's going on? Do I feel like I'm cheating on the Lakers? No. Absolutely not. I'm calling NBA playoff games, man. It's not like I'm going to sit there and call Clippers games. Next year, Lakers aren't there. That don't mean I stop working. That don't mean just because the Lakers aren't there don't mean I don't want to hang out with you guys and girls. Watch some NBA playoff. I wish the Lakers were here. Watching this game today and just hearing the crowd in Atlanta, I'm sitting there saying, man, I wish this was the Lakers playing tonight. You know? Yeah, Fran can't. Copyright laws prohibit anybody from showing the game. So here we go. Sixers are going to have to launch a three. The Hawks should foul. The Hawks should foul. They didn't get it off. If Hawks are going to win the game. They didn't even get that off in time. So the Hawks have tied this at 2 apiece, guys. 2 apiece. There you go, fitness for life. Hey, I got a little lift in earlier today. All right, Rodriguez. Do the Hawks pull a cup up? We're tied at 2. We're tied at 2, man. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get 200 likes in here. I had some rest last night, Bones Babe. I'm doing every game of this series. Doing every game of this. And hey, there is no other series in the West Coast now, so. Yeah, Suns are playing really well. Suns are playing really, really well. Definitely. Hey, what's going on, Michael Daly? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Again, hit the like button if you haven't. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, man. YouTube pulled 25 subscribers away from me. I saw they pulled about 75 from my man Hot Take Hockey, so YouTube pulling subscribers away from content creators again tonight. My man Hot Take Hockey, we're going to rate him at halftime, by the way. But he got over 38,000 subscribers tonight, and then they pulled about 75 away from him. Put him down to 38 or 37,923. The YouTube just loves to do that to its content creators. So I came in here with about 69,640, and once I started the stream, we were at 69,615. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, guys. We're trying to get to 70K. It'd be pretty cool if we could get there. Probably not going to happen tonight, but hopefully maybe by the end of the week we could get there. We're getting ready to go to action here, guys. So let me get this scoreboard up here. I don't care about the error occurring there. I care about the scoreboard. I'm glad an error occurred with the commercials at play. Herman, it's just getting ready to get started, guys. We haven't started yet, but let's go. Let's go. It was a good win for the Hawks. We're getting ready to go to action, guys. Getting right into it. Right into it. You ain't got to wait. Spida is out there tonight, guys. Remember, he left in a boot or a wrap on Saturday. Spida is out there. The tip is won by the Utah Jazz. And here we go. Game 4 from the Staples Center where the Lakers should be playing. And instead we're watching the Clippers. Here is Spida going to dribble with the left hand. Goes in the lane. Kicks it out. Here is Ingles at the top of the circle. Ingles kicks it back to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich left-handed dribble drive. Oh! Bogdanovich with a right-handed rim rocker to start things off. What a start for Utah. Fireworks early 2-0 Jazz. Good drive by Double B. Here is the Claw. He had a big second half last game. Kicks it out to Batum. He had a good game too. Batum kicks it out to Marcus Morris. Spins. Oh, what a move by Morris, but he leaves it short. And the ball is poked back to, who is that? Paul George. Kicks out to Kawhi. Kawhi right corner. Triple. Good. Kawhi Leonard splashes the net 3-2. Second chance opportunity is big for the Clippers in game 3. And they get a second chance opportunity there, and they cash in on it. A minute going by here, guys, just underway. Smack the like, hit the subscribe. Let's go. Royce O'Neal has it at the top of the circle. O'Neal goes with the left hand, dribbles in the lane, pull-up jump shot, long, rebounded by the Claw. Kawhi Leonard's going to bring it up here for the Clippers, splitting defenders, and gets trapped underneath the basket, kicks it out. Morris for 3! Marcus Morris and Kawhi Leonard back-to-back triple 6-2 Clippers. They're picking up right where they left off in game 3. They shot the lights out from downtown. Here is Spida, kicks it out. Ball's deflected. Good hands by Paul George as he knocks that pass away from Royce O'Neal. A minute and a half going by here in the first quarter. 6-2 Clippers. I don't know why that scoreboard didn't update above my head, but it is 6-2. There it goes. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Here is the Donovan Mitchell cut off. Bad pass. Stolen away by Nick Batum. The outlet to Marcus Morris. Morris has against Mitchell, and Mitchell has to hold him. I do believe that Morris will get 2 free throws for that. Clippers off to a good start again tonight. They got off to a good start on Saturday. And I'm going to say Morris was fouled on the floor, so no free throws coming for Marcus Morris. 10:14 to go in the first. Clippers 6, the Utah Jazz 2. Here is Paul George in a big game. Pulls up on the right elbow and hits PG-13 in the Clips. Up 8-2. Actually, they didn't get off to a good start last time. This is a start the Jazz got off to. They went up 8-0, and there was a timeout immediately. Here is Bogdanovich. Pulls up. Tough shot. Can't get that to go. Rebound Nick Batum. He'll give it off to PG-13. Paul George going to give it off to Kawhi. Kawhi underneath. Lays it up with the kiss. The Claw and the Clips. 10-2 early on, and Utah needs to talk it over. They need to regroup. 9:48 to go in the first quarter. A complete reversal of what happened in Game 3. The Clippers off to a hot start. Jazz looked like they're sleepwalking. 10-2 Clippers, 9:48 to go first quarter. Let's go! The Jazz do need Mike Conley. Pee-wee, you're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right. Pee-wee, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate you, brother. Billy, my man. He says, yep. Looks like one of them nights. That's early, though, Pee-wee. I mean, like I said, remember last game, the Jazz were up 8-0 with a minute going by in the first quarter. And Ty Lue took the timeout, and the Clippers recovered. So Quinn Snyder going to take the timeout here and hope that the roles reverse. Cheese, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Joseph, that was my initial call, Jazz in 7. That's what I said to begin with. So appreciate it. You guys and girls being here. Let's go. I don't know what you mean by the scoreboard's too high. Is that better? I don't know. I can see the scoreboard. John Maryville, what's going on, man? Viraj Rocade. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's happened. It's happened. I'll go Frank with it. Frank Madrak, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, guys and girls. Appreciate you being here. Let's go. I'm calling Utah for the win. It's a big one, man. It's a big one. It should be a good one, though, John. Albert Sancho, what's going on, man? How you guys doing? Thank you for being here. Rap next Ma, Rondo23. You guys know what to do, by the way. If you haven't done so, guys, hit that like button. Let's go. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell. Make sure you share this stream out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, TikTok, wherever you can share it out, share it out. And like I said, man, I'll be doing every game of this series. And then I'll probably do every game. I'm probably going to do every game of the Western Conference Finals as well. Like I said, unless something comes up. But like the West Coast games, the 10 o'clock starts pretty easy for me to do. So I probably will do all the West Coast games. Definitely be doing every game of the NBA Finals. I know that starts at like 8:30 at night, but those are days I'm just, I'm gonna have to schedule my gym around that. And here we go again with the damn food. I mean, do we have to really look at pizza? I mean, I don't even like Domino's. Domino's is gross. It's better than Pizza Hut. But do I have to look at that? Every damn night, man, I'm so hungry at this time of night, and I have to look at that. And I'm on such a strict diet, I can't even do it. Mark Andre, what's going on? Trey VMO, Max G. Ron, Randy Brand, how you doing, guys and girls? Marvin Salamat, thank you so much for being here, guys. Manga, my Filipino brothers and sisters out there. Brandon Kames, what's up, buddy? Thank you for being here, guys. Donovan Paola, what's going on, brother? I have been watching the NHL playoffs. The Islanders, obviously I'm not watching the Golden Knights and the Canadiens. And I did watch the Canadiens and the Winnipeg Jets. I did watch that series, too. But I have been watching some, hello, Rebecca Harlow. Love her. Am I doing the Bucks? Probably not. Again, they would have to be on a night that I'm off of the gym for me to do the Bucks. So we'll see. But probably not going to be around this weekend. Definitely not Sunday. Sunday's Father's Day. So I can tell you if there's a game during the day, I'm not streaming that, man. That's Father's Day. That's my day, man. That's my day, damn it. Dads get a day too now and again. Here's Bogdanovich. He's going to bring it back here. Bogdanovich kicks it out. Stolen away. Good hands by Batum. Here comes Kawhi Leonard up the court with a claw driving with the right hand. In the paint, kicks it out. Batum for three. Can't get it to go. And it's rebounded by Royce O'Neal. Here is Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell with the crossover dribble. Step back for three. In and out, no good. And it's rebounded by Reggie Jackson. Here comes Mr. June up the court here for the Clippers. He's going to get it into PG-13, has it along the baseline. PG-13 looking to make a move. Going to dribble with the left hand and whistle away from the ball, I believe. 10-2 Clippers. 3 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Mitchell is playing, yes. Brandon Laura Molina, yes. Still no Mike Conley, but Donovan Mitchell is playing tonight. Let's go, guys. 500 in the house. Let's smack that like. Thank you, Rondo. Appreciate that. But yeah, I'll be up at my father-in-law's camp, so that's always a good time hanging out with the family. And they must call the technical foul, but free throw doesn't go. I don't know what the technical was for. I don't know if it was maybe defensive 3 seconds. Something, because there was a technical foul. Nobody picked it up. And again, I don't have my television up, but he did miss the free throw. Here is Kawhi Leonard. Leonard kicks it out to Batum. Batum gives it off to Paul George. PG-13 has it. Steps back for three. Too strong. Rebounded by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich brings it up here. The Jazz have only scored 2 points in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. 10-2 Clippers lead. Bogdanovich looked to give it off to Ingles. Good denial defense. Now they give it off to Spida. Spida has it in one-on-one against Paul George. Spida goes with the left hand in the lane. Float shot. Got the roll. Spida Mitchell. Little shooter's touch. 10-4. That ends the Clippers 10-0 run. Batum can't get that layup to go, but he back taps it all the way outside. Paul George recovers a loose ball. They kick it out. Here's a three. Marcus Morris Sr. 13-4. Clippers by 9. 8:10 to go in the first quarter. Clippers are killing it from three-point territory again. Here is Mitchell. He's fouled on the floor, so that shot will not count. 8:06 to go in the first quarter. Clippers lead by 9. Let's go, guys. Smack the like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Why do they shoot so hard? I don't know. Adrenaline. Pee-wee, that's why. Adrenaline. France Juban, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for being here, guys. Appreciate it very much. John Pope, thank you for dropping the disclaimer. Dire Giants fan, thank you for taking care of business there. My mods are the best in the business. My mods rule. Here is the drive by Royce O'Neal in a 10 with a little kiss. Royce O'Neal cuts it to a 13-6 deficit. Clippers by a touchdown. Paul George, step back for three. PG for three. 16-6. Clippers are the biggest lead of the night. They've hit 4 threes. They're doing exactly the Jazz what they did last time. They're giving the Jazz a taste of their own medicine. The Jazz do not have a 3 yet. Bogdanovich had the ball poked away by Reggie Jackson. Good pesky defense by Reggie. 13-6 or 16-6 Clippers. I don't know why that scoreboard is delaying. Sandra, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Santiago Villarreal Flores. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, my man. Appreciate it very much. Here is O'Neal. O'Neal fakes the pass, drives the lane, throws a bad pass, but two men's up with the steal. Here comes Paul George back the other way. Paul George has it with the right hand over on the right wing. Going to get off to the claw in the paint. Kawhi Leonard, double team now. Rudy Gobert comes over. Kawhi Leonard spins, goes through the double team, and they call an offensive foul on Kawhi Leonard. He actually said something. He rarely complains. 7:07 to go in the first quarter. 16-6 Clippers with the lead. There you go, Pee. Yeah, get yourself a drink, buddy. That's one thing I can't wait till. So I already got my cheat food plan too, man. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had these salsa verde Tostitos, man. They're spicy. Salsa verde Tostitos and salsa, baby. Give me that. Here's Mitchell all the way. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich drives. Traveled, got away with it, turns, shoots, throws him an air ball. Rebounded by Gobert. He goes up, can't get it to go. Second attempt, no good. Third attempt, no good. Fourth attempt, he grabs the rebound, kicks out to Bogdanovich. Stolen away by Royce O'Neal. The pass was intended for somebody else. Here's Bogdanovich for 3, way off. Rebounded by Marcus Morris. And here comes Reggie Jackson up the court for the Clippers. Clippers in control, 16-6 early on. Jordan Clarkson's in the game, as is Derek Favors. They swing it out to Paul George. Paul George goes around the screen to the top of the circle, to the top of the key. Now steps back outside. 6 to shoot. Paul George doing a lot of dribbling. Drives, steps back, right elbow jump shot. No good, but a foul. He'll go to the line for 2. 6:21 to go first quarter. It's all Clippers. Jazz looking like the Lakers out there right now, man. They can't buy a bucket. They trail by 10. Our Giants fan says, spike that like. It's great advice, guys. Let's get 300 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Why do people... I've never understood why people come into streams and promote themselves or something else. Like, what is the point of that? What is the point of that? I'll tell you what. Why don't you work hard like the rest of us do so you can grow an audience instead of trying to steal viewers? That's pathetic. It's so low-class, pathetic nonsense. These are the people that don't succeed in life. These are the people that don't succeed. They try to ride the coattails of other people's success instead of going out and working for their own success. Those type of people drive me insane. Free throws are good by PG-13. Yo, Pee-wee, thank you for the super chat. Brilly. I don't know, but he did. He did. Steve M., that was what I said. My initial prediction was 7, Jazz and 7. And the Clippers up by 12 early on. The Jazz are struggling. Donovan Mitchell has it against Marcus Morris. Not really going or doing a lot of dribbling, just kind of going side to side. The crossover dribble, step back for 3. That one's no good. Jazz are struggling from downtown. The Clippers are on fire. Here comes Kawhi Leonard back the other way. He steps up for 3. That one's no good. And it's rebounded by Royce O'Neal. He gives it off to Clarkson. Clarkson, the flamethrower, has it. Top of the circle. Drives with the right hand into the paint. Now steps back to the elbow. And he double dribbled again. That's the second time they've called Jordan Clarkson for a double dribble. Another turnover for the Jazz. They are really struggling. 5:46 to go in the first quarter. They only have 6 points. This is a team that could have 6 threes by this point in the game. They don't have a 3. They've turned it over 4 times. The Clippers have 4 threes, I believe. And they have the ball with a 12-point lead. Kawhi Leonard has it over on the right elbow, picked up by Bogdanovich on the man-to-man. Kawhi Leonard with the fake, the drive all the way to the tin, goes up against Favors and laid it in with a little kiss. The claw continues to scratch. 20-6 Clippers. Driving the lane by Mitchell all the way to the tin, lays it with a little kiss himself. Spider bites the claw back. 20-8. Pee-wee, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate it, Billy. He says PG-13, swap places with the Jazz. Like I said, they left Pandemic P in Utah. Playoff P has been here in Los Angeles. 5 minutes ago, Kawhi Leonard backing down the defender. He turns, he pump fakes, he kicks it outside. His step back for 3. That one's no good. That was a tough shot, rebounded by Jordan Clarkson, and it'll bring it up here for the Jazz. Just under 5 minutes to go. Clippers by 12. Jordan Clarkson has it over on the left wing. Utah is 4 out of 12 in the field. The Clippers 7 out of 13. Clarkson for 3, way short, and it's rebounded by Paul George. Almost went out of bounds, but he gets it off to the claw. Kawhi Leonard will bring it up here for the Clippers, leading by 12 points. And he is fouled by Bogdanovich. Jazz showing some frustration here. Jordan Clarkson claps his hands in aggravation. Bogdanovich doesn't like the call. The Clippers are really taking it to the Jazz here in Game 4. Yeah, Mitchell's probably not 100%. You know, what's going on, Ritza? What's up, my man? Aloha, buddy. Aloha to my man Ritza. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. CRS Cam. I think a lot of all the Laker fans are rooting for that man. Steve M, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man, says anyone but the Nets. They got a good chance. Kevin Durant's going to have to carry. We're going to see if they can do it with one superstar. As I said earlier, Steve, imagine if they didn't have Durant and they had to do it without Kyrie and Harden, like the Lakers had to do it most of the season without LeBron and Anthony Davis. Here's Morris turning on Clarkson, leaves it way short. Loose ball comes out to Mitchell. He runs into Bogdanovich, but he'll get it up across the timeline. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. 4:20, you know what to do. Smoke them because you got them. 4:20 to go. They're going to kick it out to Clarkson. Clarkson drives it on top of the key, pulls up from the elbow, way off, and he is fouled. I don't know if he was fouled in the act of shooting or not. Clippers have cooled off a little bit here themselves, but the Jazz having a hard time getting started here in Game 4. Are they the most boring playoffs? There's been some boring games, Edgar, but I wouldn't say they were boring. I wouldn't say the games are boring. That Hawks-Sixers series has been really good. Really good. But you're right. I mean, there has been a lot of blowouts, Edgar. There has. I'll tell you what, there's a couple really good games in the Grizzlies-Jazz series. The Mavs and the Clippers, that was a great series. It's been good and bad. I don't think it's anything special, but I don't think it's been terrible. Mitchell kicks it out to Clarkson. Clarkson has it with 4 to shoot. Clarkson's going to have to heave it up. Clarkson drives. Clarkson all the way. Gives it off. And a lay-in by, who is that, Derek Favors? I couldn't see the number. I think it is Favors. Lays in a little kiss. 20-10 Clippers. That was Derek Favors. Kawhi Leonard is going to go around. Favors drives the lane. Favors steps up. Kawhi, too strong at the layup. Got his own rebound. The putback, too strong again. Rebounded by Jordan Clarkson. JC brings up here for the Jazz, trailing by 10. Gives it off to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich drives. Where the hell's Ingles? Mitchell for 3! Way short. Threw up an air ball. Rebounded by Patrick Beverley. Donovan Mitchell doesn't look healthy so far. Mitchell gives it off. Here's Morris for 3! I believe that was Marcus Morris knocking it down again. It was 23-10. I keep saying, can the Lakers just swap the Twins, please? Maybe nobody will know. That's almost a steal. It is. Kawhi Leonard with a steal, and he is fouled by Royce O'Neal. 23-10. The Jazz are showing frustration here. The Clippers are just outworking them and out-shooting them, out-rebounding them, out-hustling them, and downright out-playing them early on here in Game 4. Pretty much the entire first quarter, it has been a Clippers ball game. Yo, 3 likes away, baby. Let's get 3 more likes or 300. Let's go. Let's go. Zion, what's going on, buddy? Drip Giants, thank you for joining the stream. Taylor and Last Jedi, what's going on, my ladies? Harmony Crawford, how you doing? My ladies, Taylor and Last Jedi in the house. I saw Dire Giants fan mention this before I went live, that he's been with me since the nonsense streams when I was like at 3,000 subscribers. It's crazy to think that I am almost at 70,000 subscribers. That's insane, man. I could never do it without you guys, girls. So thank you so much. I mean, we're closing it with 70,000 as a realistic goal. 100,000 is still a long ways away, but obviously that is the ultimate goal. Yo, Bobby, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Good to see you, sir. True Love, what's going on? Hamando, how you doing, buddy? Albert Munar, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. I know, Richard. The Lakers have got to kidnap Marcus and leave Markieff there. They were good. Bobby. They were good. Michael Hill, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. He says, hit that like button. Let's go Clippers. Definitely hit the like button, man. Go with Frank. How can I be the man when you the man? They were fun. Let's go. That's pretty awesome, Donovan. I'd never be a power lifter. I don't have the genetics for that. I'll talk more about it on my fitness channel, but my genetics are definitely meant to be built the way I'm built. I am supposed to be a long, lean, vascular guy, like wiry and vascular. I'm supposed to be cut. I have long arms, long legs, long torso. My body's long. My bones are small. So I don't have the genetics to be extremely muscular without layers of fat at 200 pounds. The guy I work out with is built exactly like me, but he has 20 extra pounds of muscle because his genetics are better. And he is the same height as me. He just has better genetics. For me to be absolutely shredded and be at my best, where I want to be, I probably have to be about 175 pounds, which I'm actually close to right now. But it hasn't wavered my strength. I curl 80% of my body weight. There ain't a lot of guys doing that, especially at my age. There ain't a lot of guys, and I'm not talking one rep. I'm talking about I work out with 145-pound curls, and I'm about 180 pounds. It's a lot of freaking weight for a guy. But that's what comes from working your ass off for 10 years. But that's awesome, man. That's what I love about it. 62 and looking to set records. You're never too old. The working out is the fountain of youth, man. You can't do anything. I always told my wife, there's nothing I can do about this getting old. There's nothing I can do about losing my hair. That's genetics. There's nothing I can do about, darker circles under my eyes or gray in my beard, or the parentheses around your mouth. You can't do anything about that. There's nothing you can do. But from here down, you can keep that as young as you want. Actually, I went grocery shopping the night. I grabbed some stuff. And the guy that was bagging sit there and goes, "Damn, dude, you got gains." I said, "Brother, when you get to be my age, man, you ain't got no choice. You got to work your ass off." I'm like, I'm 45 years old. He's like, 45? But he's like, "Damn, man, you get the body of a 21-year-old. But that's the whole point. That's the whole point of working out. That's the whole point. I can't do anything about your face getting older. That's going to happen. But the rest of you can take care of that. That's why 62, much respect, man. That's where I want to be when I'm 62. Not competing, but still busting my ass in the gym. I want to be that guy I mentioned in the video today. I want to be that guy when I'm 62 years old and retired, going out, doing things, and still being extremely active. That's what I want to be doing. We're back to action, guys. 23-10, Clippers with the ball. The Jazz are 0 for 5 from downtown. The Clippers are 5 out of 9. And remember, the Jazz lost to the Grizzlies in Game 1 because they couldn't hit threes. Kawhi thought about the three. Gives it off. Here's a drive in the lane. The step-back jump shot. Go! Way too strong. Rebounded by Georges Niang. Terrence Mann a little bit too strong there. Going to give it off to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell has it at the top of the circle. Mitchell struggled so far. Here is, who is that just came? Oh, it's Niang. Here's a pull-up jump shot for Clarkson. Leaves it way short. Boy, the Jazz are, told you, man, this is the way the Lakers are shooting. 23-10 Clippers. Jazz only have 10 points. Crazy. Here's Kawhi Leonard going around a screen, driving into the lane. Has it at the free throw line. Now steps back outside to the top of the circle again. He's picked up by Niang. He pulls up for 3. Kawhi Leonard knocking down the long-range jump shot. 26-10. Clippers up big early. Can the Jazz make a run this? They just look out of sync tonight. Here's Donovan Mitchell all the way to the 10. He throws up a wild layup, misses everything. That looked like Kyle Kuzma going to the lane and missing everything. Here is Terrence Mann. He's going to give it off to Kawhi. Ever since I called him Kawhi Leonard, he has definitely become a beast. Great hands by Clarkson, but they call a foul. 1:46 to go. First quarter. Jazz only have 10 points. Clippers have 26. They lead by 16. Yeah, it would be CP3's first ring. I'm serious. I don't know if you guys checked out my Instagram last night. I'm seriously considering buying that Chris Paul rookie. Chris Paul, he's been amazing, man. Winslow, Mark Loay, what's going on, man? Brandon Conley, Kawhi. Yo, Kawhi Leonard's in the chat. Let's go. Big Kawhi Leonard hype. Makes the free throw. In the chat and making free throws. That's how good the claw is. 27-10 Clippers. RJ Anthony, what's going on, man? I know it's crazy. I mean, the Jazz haven't shot well at all tonight. Here's Joe Ingles. I don't know where the hell he was most of the game tonight. No, the Jazz are struggling, man. It's like they couldn't hit water if they fell out of a boat. My man Kawhi Leonard's in the chat. The claw's in the chat. Simon Klein, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, guys and girls. I appreciate it. Again, smack the like, hit the subscribe if you're new. Ring that bell. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, TikTok, all that good stuff. Jordan Clarkson for 3! Finally! Jordan Clarkson gets the Jazz first 3 of the night. It cuts the lead to 15. It's 28-13. Maybe that gets the Jazz going a little bit. And a collision over on the complete opposite side of the court between Niang and Marcus Morris. Zubac has checked into the game. Think about all the former Lakers that are still in the playoffs. Zubac, Rondo, Clarkson. Who else am I missing? Dwight Howard. Well, JaVale McGee just got knocked out last night. There's a lot of Lakers still. A lot of Lakers from the team last year still in the playoffs, right? That free throw was good. 29-13 Clippers. Marcus Morris at the line. It's crazy, right? Kawhi Leonard's a Jazz fan. Very nice. I say reverse psychology. Can't cover what's going on, man. He says Jazz are, well, we're going to find out. It's early. It's early. Yeah, RJ, that was a crazy game. It's been a really good series. That Hawks-Sixers series has been really good. Both free throws are good. The cardboard cutouts are loving it at the Staples Center. I don't know what. And Terrence Mann just went down. They were showing the cardboard cutouts. I have no idea what happened. Mann is down in pain. Let's take a look at it. Ooh. He just ran into a shoulder block. And I don't think there was anything wrong with that. Royce O'Neal is standing there. Mann just wasn't looking, and Mann just ran right into Royce O'Neal. That can't be a foul on O'Neal. Or did they call a foul on O'Neal? I mean, come on, man. Mann wasn't even looking at him. He ran right into him. O'Neal was standing his ground. They give him a little shoulder shimmy there. I mean, I didn't. The NBA's too soft, man. Speaking of soft, how the hell did they throw Jokic out of the game last night for that? In 1996, that's a common foul. They called a flagrant 2. I mean, I'm not saying the Nuggets are going to win that game anyway. They weren't. But still, you can't throw Jokic out of that game for that. It should have been a flagrant 1, and that's it. Rondo hasn't gotten minutes. You're right, RJ hasn't gotten minutes at all. Terrence Mann is okay, and it was an offensive foul, so another turnover for the Jazz. Here is Kawhi Leonard, has it at the right elbow, spinning in the lane, has it in the paint. He turns, he shoots the fadeaway, and doesn't get it to go. Rebound, Rudy Gobert. Jazz have struggled in the first quarter. Clippers have been doing extremely well. 30-13 Los Angeles. Joe Ingles has it. A minute to go in the first quarter. Ingles gives it off to Clarkson. Goes around the curl. Steps back to the right wing. Now drives between defenders. Kicks it out in the corner. Maya Oni for 3. Way off. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. I'm sure you'll take Maya Oni shooting threes. Here is Beverly driving the lane, kicks out in the corner. Here's Kennard, baseline drive, picks up the dribble, kicks it back outside to Patrick Beverly, who swings it out to the Claw. Claw is going to go around a Zubac screen, has the top of the circle, top of the key, free throw line in the paint, kicks it out. Man, wide open 3 from the corner. That's no good. Rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles is going to kick it outside here to Clarkson. Clarkson has it left wing, dribbling with the right hand, picked up by Kawhi Leonard on the man-to-man. He's going to go around him with the left hand, drives the lane, teardrop, way off, threw up an air ball, rebounded by Mann. Kawhi Leonard will bring it up here for the Clippers, hold for a final shot, a first quarter. Completely dominated by Los Angeles. They're up 30-13 with the ball. Who's at the Staples Center? They are cheering and applauding this team's performance. Kawhi for 3! Ooh, it was in and out, no good. And that is the end of the first quarter. A first quarter completely dominated by the Clippers. 1 quarter in the books. Clippers 30, Jazz 13. Now, BVD, they did come to play tonight, man. Kawhi is turning on his God mode right now. Conrad, no doubt about it. Irish John Dillman, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Doug Chicknell, what's up, buddy? Trade Kuzma, please. I hope so, man. I think the Lakers are going to trade him, man. Donovan Mitchell is playing. Jadgad, yes, he is playing. Jake, yeah, it's early, buddy. I mean, this is the thing with the Jazz. I appreciate it, Dire Giants fan. I appreciate you hanging out, man. I know much like me, you're an early riser. Like, you got to get up early for work, so I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. You're the man. Lexus Kim, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Do I know Rocha? Yes. John Mark Orsaga, what's going on? Zoe Williams, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Mike Ed, Clips playing well. Yeah, they'd have to sign Dennis and trade him. Tim Jackson, they'd have to sign him and trade him, guys. They can't just trade him. He's a free agent. The Lakers have to sign and trade him in order to do that. They could trade Kuzma, though. Eds, what's going on, my man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining this stream. Let's get those likes in there, guys. Let's get 400 likes if we can. The Lakers streams have gotten so big. Like right now, if I get 1,000 likes for one of these streams, I'm happy. Like 1,000 likes, 1,100 likes. That's good for a Jazz Clipper stream. I remember when I used to say 1,000 likes was a Laker W. And we got 10, no lie, that one game we got 10,000 likes. 10,000 likes in one of those streams. And a lot of those Lakers streams are getting 3,000 and 4,000 likes, man. That's how big the Lakers stuff has gotten. I wish the Lakers are still there. Spencer Rattler should be great, Jedi. They're already mocking him to the Giants next year. Isn't that crazy? But I agree. Jedi, I think the Sooners have a really good chance to win the championship this year. Their defense is damn good. Spencer Rattler should have I remember Spencer Rattler made a couple of mistakes early in the year against Iowa State and Kansas State. The Sooners blew those 2 big leads in the third quarter. If he doesn't throw those interceptions in those games and the Oklahoma Sooners win those games, they're in the playoff. Now, I'm not saying that they would have won a championship this year, but they would have definitely been more competitive because their defense was much better this year than it had been in previous years. So I think they're definitely going to win the Big 12, Jedi. Can they make a run at the title? I think that they can this year. Darius Sims, what's going on? Double A, Double C, what's up, buddy? JL Game Farm, it's Edoc. What's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Laker Nation. Hey, man, I stream all the Laker games, babe. If you guys are Laker fans, just find my channel. I do every single Laker game. Well, not every single. I do every single Laker playoff game, but I do like 90 to 95% of the regular season games too. So the Lakers play 82 games, guys. I'm probably going to stream 75 of them. So if you're a Laker fan just finding my channel, you want to subscribe here, I do this for pretty much every Laker game. Robert, Eric, what's going on, man? Green, what's up, buddy? Sean C. Stuckey, what is going on, guys? Reynold Formeron, easy for me to say. Reynold Formeron, what's going on, buddy? Solvara Rowley, thank you for joining the stream. Caesar Sonora, what's up? Thank you guys and girls for being here. Appreciate it. Let's go. Make this a good game, man. Dennis Craddock, what's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. Appreciate you guys being here. Some of the names are tough for me to say. I'm not going to lie. I do my best. He's good, Paul. Spencer Rattler's really good, man. Let's get 400 likes, guys. 25 away. Smack the like. Hit the subscribe. Ring the bell. Share the stream out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, TikTok. Wherever you can share it out, share it out. Let's get some people in here, man. Hopefully this turns into a good game. We are underway here in the second quarter. Here's Kennard for 3! 33-13 Clippers. Steve, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly. The Oklahoma Sooners are my college team. And that's strictly due to Adrian Peterson. I didn't even have a college football team until 2005. Clarkson for the answer, way off side of the rim. Rebound by Gobert. Gobert has it. Gobert turns, shoots, try to dunk it, foul. They'll go to the line for 2. But yeah, I'm a Sooner fan because of Adrian Peterson. You know, I always used to watch college football, but I always hated Syracuse. That goes back to my Big East basketball games, and I was a big Georgetown fan. I hated Syracuse. I hated Jim Boeheim. So I never liked Cuse, so I couldn't root for them. And I just watched a lot of college football, but I loved watching Adrian Peterson play. And every week I would watch the Sooners just to watch AP play, free throw good. And, you know, I just said, when I was rooting for Adrian Peterson, I said, why don't I just root for the Sooners? And that's how I became a Sooner fan. So I've been a Sooner fan for 16 years. They haven't won a title since I started rooting for them. They've played in a couple of national championship games, but they fell short both times. Gobert's second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Zubac. It is all Clippers early here in the second quarter. It is 33-14. Here comes Mr. June, Reggie Jackson. He hasn't even been heard from tonight. They have not needed him. It has been the Kawhi Leonard show. Paul George back out on the floor. Going to go around a Zubac screen. Has it at the top of the key. Pulls up from there and leaves it short. Rebounded by Bogdanovich, by Ingles. Bogdanovich had a chance at it. Bogdanovich has it now. Bogdanovich is going to give it off to Georges Niang. Niang goes over a screen and gives it off. Here's a drive in the lane. Almost lost the ball. Clarkson trapped underneath. Back to Niang for 3. That one's too strong. Rebounded by Paul George. Jazz are struggling. Mitchell's got 4 points tonight. Kawhi's got 12. Here's a 3 for Karner. Ooh, in and out, no good. Rebound by Terrence Mann, but they're going to call a loose ball foul on Rudy Gobert. Good positioning there by Ivica Zubac. Rudy Gobert has been very quiet. Outside of the one game where he had 20 boards, he's been very quiet in this series. I thought Rudy Gobert would have a bigger impact in this series. I really didn't think that a guy like Ivica Zubac could guard him. You know, I thought for sure that the Jazz would, you know, get Gobert more involved in the offense, especially when they're not shooting well from threes. Get the ball to the big man inside. You know, I would say that about the Lakers all the time. When you're not shooting well, there's a shot. Oh! What a shot by Reggie Jackson high off the backboard. Little kiss! 35-14. I have no idea how I got that to go in. But if you're struggling from 3, You got to go inside and take better, higher percentage shots. Trying to draw fouls to get to the free throw line, man. I screamed about that with the Lakers all year. I don't know why the Jazz aren't doing it. There's a foul on the floor. 10:02 to go in the second quarter. Clippers lead by 3 touchdowns. But it's crazy, man. Xbox Series, what's going on? Marlon Gemelin, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Philip Papachristou, what's up, buddy? Winslow Mark Lowy, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here, guys. Epic Journey, what's up? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it, guys. Let's get 400 likes, baby. We're 17 away from 400. Here's a drive by Yang, kicks it out. Here's Ingles for 3. Finally, they knock one down. Little swish. Cheese sandwich. Joe Ingles cuts it to 18 points. Utah leads the series 2-1. It's been all Clippers so far tonight. They lead by 18. Paul George. Oh, what a pass by Paul George. Zubac traveled and he got called and he got bailed out, a foul call. I have no idea how Paul George got that pass in there. What a pass by Paul George. Split defenders with the pass. And Zubac was fouled underneath. Wholesome TV, what's going on? It has been an easy win. Well, so far it's been an easy game for him. Might be an easy win, but still a lot of time to go. NBA Young Boy, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. I appreciate it. Grove Money, what's up? Kento XD, what's going on, man? Hey, you guys being here. Troy Hoyt, what's up? John Paul Gilo says the Jazz are done. That's early, man. Here is a nice pass in the paint. Man, blocked by Favors. Got his own rebound. He's going to bring it back outside. 10 to shoot. Man, with the bounce pass, the ball is kicked by Favors. And it'll be Clipper ball side of the bounds. 9:17 to go in the second quarter. They'll have 14 to shoot. Fresh 14 for the Clips. 35-17. Johnny Letourneau, thank you for the super chat. Brilly says, Stella. Baddog, unbelievable. Phillies won by a touchdown. I hope they continue to win games. I was surprised. No rant video. That would have been awesome. I've already ranted on the Yankees, John. I've said I'm not doing it again. They're not worth my energy. I said it in the rant video about 2 weeks ago. They're not worth my ranting. They suck. I know they suck, so they're not worth ranting. That's just a bad team. Here's Paul George kicking it out. Wide open 3 in the corner, and that one's no good. Man's not going to get a better look at that, but he missed it. But yeah, John, the Yankees aren't any good, so they're not worth me ranting over. They're really not. I've just accepted the fact they're terrible. Clarkson for 3. That one's no good. The Jazz continue to struggle from downtown. And here comes Paul George back up the other way for the Clips. He pulls up for 3. PG 3. 38-17 Clippers. Paul George continues to do it. 8:30 to go. Donovan Mitchell, the Spider, drives between 4 defenders, goes up, throws up a crazy shot, trying to do too much. Rebounded by Terrence Mann. It's a 3-on-3 man all the way. Traveled, got away with it, kicks it back outside. They swing it out to Batum. Batum over to Kennard. Kennard thought about the 3, gives it off to Batum in the paint. Batum, nice pass by Batum. Mann goes up, and that's an offensive foul. Or no, I'm sorry, yes! And the foul! Give Mann the hoop, give him the arm, and go to the line for the old and one. Clippers are a runaway train tonight. 40-17 Los Angeles, 8:14 to go in the second quarter. Let's go. I look like LeBron James. I've heard that a lot in my life. I've heard that. DePool, how can I be the man? I do the man. What's going on, guys and girls? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Vaughn Will, what's up, buddy? Yeah, they're just not playing well. The Clippers are kicking their ass tonight. Al Mazer, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for your stream. Arian Usafi, what's going on? Nah, I don't ever end. I'm not a quitter, Arian. I don't quit. I don't care. This could be 80-27 at the half, and I will do the entire game. Obviously, the energy level will probably go down because it wouldn't be close, but I don't quit, man. I'm not a quitter. Thug Sassy YT, what's going on from India? Hey, thank you so much for watching from India, my man. I really appreciate it, Thug. Thank you so much, my man. TQ's, what's going on, guys? JSG Fly at Manta Racer. Thank you, buddy, for saying nice hat. Don't know what that looks like. Looks like a 6 domino there. KMDM, what's going on? Philip, what's up, buddy? TQ's, how can I be the man? Need the man. Eds, thank you for the super chat. Brilly. How's Cashman going to fix this Yankee team? Easy. He gets fired. They fire Cashman, they got a chance. The Yankees got to be sellers. Get rid of Torres, get rid of Sanchez, get rid of Frazier. Bring in some young talent, get a new GM, get a new manager, and start molding these players from scratch. That's how they do it, in my opinion. Dire Giants fan, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly says, predictions, bad dog. We're all here till you hang up your hat. I appreciate that, buddy. And I think I can speak for all of us when I say that never happens, but when you do, Ivana makes an appearance. Never quit. Oh, Ivana's going to be back for the finals, definitely. Yeah, Dire Giant, I really appreciate the super chat. You're the man, buddy. I really appreciate it. I don't plan on going anywhere for a long time. Man, listen, man. My dream is to continue to do this until I die and leave it to my son. That's kind of what I hope. I hope when my son gets older and, he can start doing the games with me or whatever. He can be part of the stream when he gets older. And if he gets into sports like I am, that'd be awesome. But I would love it. Like I said, I plan on retiring in 14, 15 years. So if I can continue to do this for the next 15 years, and I know it's a long way out, but continue to do this and grow the channel. I mean, once I retire from working from the state of New York and I could do YouTube full time, that'd be awesome. Then I could do every 8 o'clock game. It's crazy, but that'd be awesome. But I appreciate it, Dire Giants fan. You're the man. Thank you so much, brother. John Mark, what's going on? A couple of John Marks. John Mark Procurator and John Mark Orsaga. Zach, what's going on, buddy? You're a Clippers fan. You're loving life tonight, man. Manilio Lavazaris, what's going on? Clippers vs. Bucks. Yeah, that could definitely happen, man. Hey, Patrick, thank you for watching from Madagascar, brother. I appreciate that. What does the Kyler Murray say? He said that the Cowboys have been ass. He's not lying. Take that. Charles Hall, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Who are we playing defense against Paul George? Who are you playing defense against Paul George? Devin Booker? Well, George is the point guard. I don't know. It's a good question. Cyber Willie Hunter, what's going on? He says, it's literally scripted. Papa Jem, shout out from Japan. I'm not going to be scripted. I mean, what if the guys miss free throws? Or what if the guys miss shots? I mean, they can't script making a shot. They can't decide to make shots when they want to. Man got the roll 41-17. John Marley, what's going on? Young Flame, Luis, John, Platino, Taco Falls in the house. Where's the balance? Billy McGuire, Tide Pod Chips. Thank you guys so much for being here. It is all Clippers. They lead by 24. The Jazz can't get out of their own way. There's a foul on Mann as he was trying to deny his spite of the ball. 8:03 to go. So if you're Utah right now and you're down by 24, there's 8:03 to go in the half. Your goal right now is to try to cut this lead in half going into the half. You want to be down by about 12 going into the half. You want to get it to within shouting distance. Make a run at these guys. Get it closer at the half. Mitchell from way downtown. Bang! Spider with a big three. Doesn't look completely healthy, guys. He does look like he has a little hitch in his get-along. Remember, he rolled his ankle or hurt his foot in Game 3. 41-20. Can the Clippers make a run? Or I'm sorry, can the Jazz make a run here? Reggie Jackson picks up the dribble, gives it off to man, now gets it back, goes around a man screen, has it against Derek Favors. Reggie Jackson steps back, looking to take Favors off the dribble, goes right around him, drives floater on the baseline. Great shot, Reggie! Jags with a little teardrop baseline, 43-20, Clippers by 23. Utah can't get a stop and they need it. Here's Donovan Mitchell with the crossover, dribble the drive. He's fouled to go to the line for two, and that's what the Jazz have got to start doing. Now, Mitchell's getting up slowly, but he is up. Kennard with the foul, 7:16 to go, second quarter. It's all Clippers, 43-20. But when the Jazz finally make a basket, they have got to be able to get a stop. Yeah, that was pretty dirty by Paul George, I'm not going to lie. And Chris Paul was a pretty dirty play against LeBron, too. Yeah, 24-hour stream will be in August, guys. Free throw good by Mitchell. Ronald McDonald House is the charity. My wife chose that one, so we're going to go with, it's going to be for the Ronald McDonald House. So we're going to do that in August. I don't know what week it's going to be in August, but it will be some point in August. We'll do the 24-hour stream again. What's going on? Ronsa Bandasack, thank you for joining the stream. Adam Kaloob, what's going on? Tim Jackson, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Mitchell's going to have to heat up, man. Edgardo Builva, what's going on? Maraming Salamat, Manga to my Filipino brothers and sisters. Your countryman, Jordan Clarkson. has struggled tonight, but it's not just him. The entire Jazz team has struggled. Both free throws are good by Donovan Mitchell, but they still trail by 21. Mitchell's 3 out of 8 from the field, 1 out of 4 from downtown for 9 points. Here is Paul George, drives all the way to the tin, and he is fouled by Niang. Looked like good defense by Niang, but he must have got a piece of the arm. Paul George will go to the line for 2. Again, every time the Jazz score, the Clippers come right back and score. And I don't know. I'm watching the Jazz right now, and the Jazz are reminding me a lot of the way the Lakers play. Oh, yeah, that's a foul. Got him in the body. The rotations are slow. They get beat on the high screen and roll, and the Clippers have had wide open threes. And the Jazz are missing threes and taking bad shots. This is the way the Lakers played the last couple games against Phoenix. It was this formula. Paul George makes the first free throw, 44-22, but you're not going to win many games playing like that. So, Utah led this game 2-0, but it hasn't been close since. Bench production, it's been all Jordan Clarkson. I mean, Favors, Owen, and Yang have 7 points between them in 3 games. Both free throws are good. It's back to 23, 45-22 as playoff P has showed up. Niang picked up his 3rd foul already. Not that that's a big deal. He hasn't contributed anything. Mitchell almost lost the ball, picks it up, gives it off to Bogdanovich, back to Mitchell. Mitchell picked up by Batum, steps back from way downtown, leaves it way short. Rebounded by Paul George. Not a good shot by Mitchell. Paul George splits defenders, drives. Paul George takes off, throws it down with a two-handed. Boom! Shakalaka. And the foul. Paul George has stepped up huge in Los Angeles. This is not good. What's going on, Judah B? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate it. Clippers up by 25. Free throw good. 26-point lead, 48-22. Shades of Lakers Suns game 5. The Phillies ace, Johnny, thank you so much for the super chat. Billy says, Baddog, you're the best. How about them Suns sweeping the Nuggets and the Sixers losing? Shake my head. Are the Nets in trouble with Harden, Irving, or can KD do it all? There's a block the other way. Let me get a break in the action. Here's a long-range 3. That one's too strong. Long rebound comes right back out to the Clippers, and they turn it over. Kawhi could not do it. Suns are playing really good basketball, Johnny. Really good basketball. They look extremely dangerous. They look like the best team in the league right now. Sixers, that's going to go a long ways. The Hawks are very gritty, very tough. They can hit a lot of threes. They're a pretty good team. I still think you win that series. And it's going to be very difficult for the Nets to win with just KD. They're not deep. There's a 3 in the corner. That one's no good. The Jazz continue to struggle. Loose ball comes out, and it's going to be an offense or a loose ball foul on Bogdanovich. 6-1 to go in the second quarter is on Gobert. 48-22 Clippers. So I don't think KD can do it all against the Bucks. I don't think KD can beat that Bucks team alone. So it looks like it could be Bucks Sixers. But the Sixers are my pick to come out of the East. But then again, the Lakers are my pick to come out of the West, and we all know what happened there. What's going on, Tallboy TV, guys? Smack that like button. Let's get 500 likes. We got 1,100 people in the chat, almost 1,200. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Free throw, no good. Marcus Morris was a free throw. It's the worst thing that happened to the Clippers. They have completely and utterly dominated this half. I mean, it's not even close. The Jazz have 22 points in 18 minutes of basketball. And again, I saw this with the Lakers, and they would go through these stretches. Rudy Gobert's got 1.3 fouls. Rudy Gobert has not stepped up at all. He had one game. We had 20 boards, and that was it. But the Lakers are getting these funks where they're not hitting threes, and they would never drive to the rack, and they would never try to get better percentage shots. And when they would get in the paint, they would just heave it up. Here is Donovan Mitchell. He kicks outside to Clarkson. Clarkson drives to the left, goes in the paint, steps back, kicks it out to Royce O'Neal. Now, of course, the Lakers, the Suns can pack the paint and say make the threes. The Jazz are a good three-point shooting team. They're just not shooting it well here. Mitchell, double team. They're going to have to heave it up. Here's O'Neal for 3, way short. Rebound to Clarkson. Clarkson for 3, way off. Rebound by Batum, and the Jazz continue to struggle. Here comes Paul George back the other way. I'm sorry, Kawhi Leonard back the other way. Kawhi has against Bogdanovich. Hesitation dribble. Kicks out in the corner. Morris thought about the three. And it's going to call a blocking foul on... Don't know who the foul is on, but Marcus Morris will go back to the free throw line. Foul's on Derek Favors. So Morris will go back to the free throw line. This is a runaway, man. 49-22 Clippers. Did not see this one coming. Lee Min, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Andrew Nico Pregonero. Yeah, I don't know what Hoy Calbo means, but Hoy Calbo, holy cow. This game is crazy. Well, searching on chat, guys. Come on, baby. Let's get those likes up there. Free throw good. 50-22 Clippers, guys. Let's get 500 likes. Smack that like button. Let's go, man. It helps out the stream. It's free. It's easy to do. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you don't want to go live for all the NBA playoff games, especially if you click that bell notification. So please subscribe, like, and let's get 500 likes, guys. Get those likes up there, baby. They help out the stream more than you'll know. They help out the stream more. It helps the algorithm out. So smack that like button, guys. Free throw is good. It is a 29-point game. Again, if you're the Jazz, now at this point, you got to try to get it to 16. Mitchell, floater, no good, foul. So Mitchell's going to go to the free throw line. Both teams are in the bonus with 5:14 to go. And especially when you're in the bonus, you got to be aggressive going to the lane. Foul is on Kawhi Leonard. And then when you're not making threes, you got to get in the paint. You got to get better shots. You know, you can't just keep jacking up threes, man. If you don't, some nights you don't have it. And I know these guys can shoot. And I know every shooter thinks the next one's going in. Free throw by Mitchell, good, 51-23. But sometimes you just, like I said, man, sometimes you got to drive the lane, get fouled, go to the free throw line. You find your stroke there. And I see Game 5 is 10 o'clock, so you guys know I'm doing that. Wednesday night, 10 o'clock. You know I'm definitely going to be back here for Game 5, guys, between the Jazz. The Jazz and the Clippers. Both free throws are good, 51-24. If I wasn't going to the gym tomorrow, I would definitely do that Bucks-Nets game. Now the Suns are done. Or now the Nuggets are done. The Suns are advancing. Paul George has it against Favors. Drives to the left hand, spins in a lane. Got away with the travel. Lays it up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich brings it up here for the Jazz. Desperately needing a basket. Kicks it out in the corner. Here's Clarkson. Pull-up jump shot. Good! Jordan Clarkson, JC, double O. I think it's the first time. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be, that's the first time the Jazz have had back-to-back buckets in this game. I don't think they've had back-to-back buckets without the Clippers scoring in between. 51-26. Kawhi pulls up 17 feet away. Line drives it home. Kawhi, the claw. Leonard makes it 53-26. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. 4:20. You know what to do. Smoke them because you got them. 4:20 to go. Mitchell for three. Swish. Cheese. Sandwich. 53-29. Clippers by 24. Here is Kawhi Leonard over on the right wing. Picked up by Donovan Mitchell. He swings it back outside. Reggie Jackson kicks it out in the corner. Here is Marcus Morris with the drive in the lane. Morris gives it all, or Morris has it now. Kicks it out to Batum. Batum back to Morris. Morris baseline jump shot. Good. Again, the slow rotation, the wide open shots. Marcus Morris knocks it down. 55-29 Clips. Here's Donovan Mitchell with a drive. Step back, thought about the three. Spins off Reggie Jackson, gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson drives to the left hand in the lane. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Partially deflected. Bogdanovich ends up with it. Drives the lane. Good ball fake. Goes up. He's fouled. And he'll go to the line for two. Well, at least the Jazz are getting a little bit more aggressive going to the hole right now. But they're going to have to get some stops on the defensive end of the court. They're going to get back in this game. Dominic Dang dropping the links to the 420 crew merchandise. DC Relo, what's going on, man? Richie MC, how you doing, buddy? AGM Productions, what's going on? What's my routine tomorrow? I did back today. Free throw good. 55-30. It just depends on what's open. So it'll be either, I don't really know. It's hard to keep a routine. I usually kind of switch it up a little bit. But it depends on which machines are taken because I don't ever want to wait around. I go up and I warm up on cardio for a good 12 to 15 minutes, and I go at a pretty rapid pace to get my heart rate up. So I don't like to wait for machines. So it'll either be chest, shoulders, or arms, depending on which machine or which bench we could get first. So it's going to be one of those three tomorrow. Kawhi Leonard has it at the top of the circle. It's 55-41. Kawhi Leonard almost lost the ball, gets it back. Picked up by Derek Favors. Now he's going to step back and look to take Favors off the dribble. Kawhi instead pulls up for three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here comes Donovan Mitchell back the other way. Mitchell pulls up from way downtown. Bang! Donovan Mitchell knocks down his second three in a row. 21-point game. Timeout for the Clips. 3:05 to go in the half. 55-34 Clippers. Well, like I said, man, get this to about 16. Get this game to about 14-16. Breakfast Thug when I'm at work, when I work every day, it's just 2 packets of oatmeal. I have that every day at work. 280 calories for 2 packets of oatmeal. That's my breakfast. Let's go. What's going on, man? What's going on, DC? What's going on, John Burt Okumas? Let's get 500 likes, guys. Come on, baby. We're 25 likes away from 500. Let's get 500 likes by the end of this half, baby. You guys can hit that thumbs up button. We got 1382 in the chat. I really appreciate you guys and girls being here. Maraming Salamat, Mangadangu Mangadamai, Filipino brothers and sisters out there. Thank you so much for watching wherever you may be around the globe tonight. We're going to see, Robert. We're going to see. We're going to see. You love your flower vape? There you go. David Hubbard says, the Suns don't suck, man. They're good. Roldy says, hit that thumbs up. Yeah, let's go, Roldy. Let's go, man. Ronnie Delastrico, what's going on? Clippers in Brooklyn? I don't think Brooklyn's getting past the Bucks now with the injuries. I didn't think they were getting past the Sixers anyway. Vince Boris, what's going on? Maraming Salamat, thank you for being here from the Philippines, my man. Appreciate it. Me too, Jake. It's usually maple brown sugar. Sometimes it's banana. Sometimes it's apples and cinnamon. Sometimes it's just cinnamon. But, yeah, I have it every day. I have a cup of coffee when I wake up in the morning. Lord knows I need it. And then when I get to work, I usually eat my oatmeal around 8:15, somewhere in there. Sometimes if I forget to buy oatmeal or I leave it home by mistake, or I shouldn't say if I leave it home. If I forget to buy oatmeal, a lot of times I'll just have a cup of bananas. Or I'll have like a granola bar and a banana. My breakfast is usually between 200 and 350 calories. 200 and 350 calories is not much for breakfast. Herman Ruth Journey, thank you for watching from Taiwan. I appreciate it. Fashion Fox, what's going on? Royette Macareg, what's going on, man? Ronald Briones, it's Yogis. What's going on, guys and girls? Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Thoughts on LeBron changes jersey to 6? I don't know why he's doing that, Roldy. I don't understand why he changed it to 6 when he went to Miami. Maybe it was just to sell more jerseys. I honestly don't know, Roldy. Maybe it's superstition for LeBron. I honestly don't know why he did that. But it's all good. CP3 or Iverson? Ugh, Iverson all day. Allen Iverson all day. AI was filthy, man. Best handle I've ever seen. AI in his prime was so good. So good. JJ Rios, what's going on, man? Joseph Golina, thank you for joining the stream. Maraming Salamat, my friend. Jamari Pareko, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, guys and girls. Appreciate that. 21-point game, commercial break. This game has been dominated by the Clippers the entire first half. Like I said, Draxler Sue, what's going on? The comeback? Well, I mean, if any team can come back, it's the Jazz. We all know that they're probably the best three-point shooting team in the league during the regular season. We all know that they can knock down threes, but they're going to have to get stops. And defensively, they've looked to step slow. Clippers have been able to get into the paint pretty much whenever they've wanted to, and when the Clippers move the ball around the perimeter, the Jazz rotation's been slow. So we'll see. Here is Kawhi Leonard, picked up by Bogdanovich. Kawhi Leonard's going to back it outside. He's got 4 to shoot. Kawhi steps back, takes a 3, and knocks it down. The claw with a shot clock running down. It's a huge shot. Just when you think that's a dagger, because just when you think you're going to get the ball back and get it to under 20, Kawhi makes it a 24-point game. Mitchell steps back for 3! Donovan Mitchell, the Spider, is coming out, man. 3 straight threes. He's on fire. Started off over 4 from downtown, hit his last 3. He's got 17. 21-point game. Kawhi Leonard has it at the free throw line. or just inside the free throw line at the top of the key. Now I'll back it outside. Kawhi steps back for three again. That one's too strong, and it's rebounded by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich out to Spider. 2 minutes ago, Clips by 21. Jazz trying to get to under 20 for the first time in a long time. Bogdanovich for three, way short. Long rebound comes out to Mitchell. He turns, shoots a three, and that's not going to count because they called a loose ball foul on the Jazz. 1:54 to go in the second quarter. Clippers 58, Jazz 37. Donovan Mitchell has 20. The rest of the team has 17. That ain't going to get it done. Somebody else has to step up and help Spider. Yo, 500 likes, guys. Thank you so much again. Smack the like, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. Batum at the free throw line. Both teams are in the bonus. Batum's first free throw is good. 59-37. But smack that like button, guys. Hit the subscribe. Let's try to get to 69.7K tonight. That'd be pretty awesome. We're about 50 subscribers away. Maybe there's 50 people in here that'd be kind enough to subscribe. Did a bad diggity dizzle, ring that bell so you know when I go live for all the NBA playoff games. Again, I'll be live again Wednesday night for Game 5 of this series. Batum has 17. It was a career playoff high for him in Game 3, and he knocks down both free throws. It's a 23-point Clippers bulge. 110 seconds to go in the half. Donovan Mitchell has it, goes around Reggie Jackson. They think about double teaming him. They do, and Mitchell is fouled on the floor. Shot will not count, but the Jazz are in the bonus, so Spider will go to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. Minute 45 to go. You could still get this to 16 points if you were Utah. You just kind of got to go on a little 7-0 run. But if you can do that, like I said, just 16 points and a half is doable. Thank you guys for being here, man. Appreciate that. Donovan Mitchell's free throw, good. No good. Rimmed out on him. He has struggled from the line in this series. 60-37, it's been all Clippers pretty much since the opening tap. Jazz went up 2-0, and the Clippers went on a massive run, and they've never looked back. This really has not been close the entire half. Clippers are up 13-2 before you can blink an eye. They lead 60-37, and Mitchell's got one more coming from the charity stripe. Makes it 60-38. Clippers by 22. Jeremy, you know what? I'll tell you what. If you can do a better job, you haven't been here, man. I have certainly screamed when the Clippers have scored. You know what? You can get out of here, man. You're so stupid. That's just such a dumb comment, man. I have definitely screamed when the oh my God! Kawhi Leonard with an absolutely posterizing dunk. Are you kidding me? Oh my God! Kawhi, don't do it to him! Are you kidding me with that dunk? Bogdanovich knocks down a three at the other end. Are you serious? The guy says I'm biased. He says I'm biased just because I stream Laker games. Has no idea what he's talking about. And a three at the other end is good. It's all Clippers, 65-40. That was one of the most disgusting dunks I've ever seen. Kawhi Leonard doing him dirty. Are you serious right now with that dunk? Oh, he missed it? He missed it? I didn't see him miss it. That three is good. It's 65-44. He missed it? Didn't look like he missed it to me. 65-44, Clippers by 21. 7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Well, it was a dunk. Someone said he missed it. I didn't see him miss it. 7 seconds. Here's Kawhi Leonard driving, kicking it out in the corner. Wide open. Three. Good! Marcus Morris. All Clippers. 68-44. 68-44. And that was a steal. Mitchell has it, and he's knocked down. No foul call. That ends a first half completely dominated by Los Angeles. They're going to the locker room. The Jazz are going to try to find some answers and try to find Jesus while they're in there, too. They trail by 24 going to the half. 68-44, Clippers by 24. Dude, he just dunked it went right around O'Neal and just in the face of Derek Favors. He pissed on Derek Favors. Just embarrassed Derek Favors. Embarrassed him. If I was Derek Favors, I would just walk back to the locker room. I wouldn't even come back out for the second half. Absolutely posterization by the Claw. That was insane. Kawhi is a DG Petey boy. He is, man. Thong of Steel, Kelso, what's going on? The guy said, I only scream for the Jazz. I'm screaming for the Clippers. Go back and watch the stream from the beginning. I love ignorance, man. I love ignorant people, man. What's going on? Worship and praise. Shout out to Ronald Ramos from the Philippines. Marming Salaman. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. I appreciate it. Again, smack the like button, guys. Let's get 600 likes. Smack that like button. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Make sure you ring the bell so you know when I go live for every playoff game that I do. I will be live again Wednesday night for this same matchup between the Clippers and the Jazz. Looking like it's going to be tied at 2 apiece. I did say this series will go 7 games at the beginning of it. I said I think the Jazz would win in 7. Clippers definitely playing some really good basketball right now. Boy, Kawhi Leonard, man. That dunk got me hyped up. I'm not lying, man. That was filthy. I don't know when Conley's coming back. They definitely miss him right now, though. The Jazz are missing a leader like Mike Conley right now. Definitely, man. I don't know when he's coming back. Yes, Jason, how can I be the man? You're the man. Young Flame, that was insane, man. Brock says Sixers in 6. I picked the Sixers to come out of the East, so I can definitely see that. You got money on the over-under? What's the over-under? Somebody say 220? Jazz is going to have to help you out a little bit if you got the over. Yeah, Charles, the Clippers are playing really well right now. Really well. It helped that Paul George stepped up in Game 3. I think Paul George has his confidence. I think that's been huge. Paul George got his confidence back, and Kawhi Leonard's been more aggressive ever since I called him Kawhi Leonard. Yo, Dire Giants, man, thank you for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it, brother. Brilly says, man, respect, Baddog. I can't wait till 11:28. Thanks for the stream. Dire Giants, you don't ever need to thank me, buddy. I thank you for all the support you've given me for those 3 years. You know, since you were following me when I was at about 3,500 subscribers. I really appreciate it. And yeah, 11:28 is going to be fire. Can't wait, man. That game's going to be awesome. Win or lose. Obviously better if we win, Dire Giants fan, but that's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to that. 222. Okay. Got your money on the over? Jazz going to have to help you out. We have to help you out, man. Albert Moonar, what's going on? Carl LaChica, thank you guys for being here, man. Appreciate that. Celine Martin, you don't need to thank me. I thank you for being here. Jazz in 6. I said Jazz in 7, but Clippers have played really well, man. Am I a Clippers fan? No, I'm a Knicks fan. Mark Kevin Mundo, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, buddy. Appreciate that. Marsat Ketchel, what's up? Could LeBron carry the Nets without Kyrie? I mean, he couldn't carry the Lakers. I don't know. It's tough. The Bucks are a tough team, man. It's hard. Wait, listen, it's hard to beat teams with one superstar. It's hard to beat good playoff teams in one superstar. I don't know if Kevin Durant could. The Nets are not very deep, and the Bucks. It's gonna be tough for Kevin Durant. Could LeBron do it? Honestly, not. I don't think he can do it against the Bucks. And Kevin Durant's good. I mean, Kevin Durant is the best scorer in the game still, in my opinion. And I don't think that Nets team is good enough without Kyrie and James Harden to beat the Bucks. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll definitely see. Let me give you guys and girls these statistics. We're almost at 69.7K, guys. Thank you so much. Please keep hitting that like and subscribe button. LeBron carried Jordan Clarkson in the final. Well, no, listen, man. I know what LeBron could do. But we're talking about 36-year-old LeBron James. We're not talking about LeBron in his prime. In his prime, yeah. But LeBron not in his prime anymore. It's just got to accept it. Age catches up with everybody. Solar Rider, how can I be the man when you're the man? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Zach. He's not healthy. Kawhi has been amazing tonight. What are you talking about? Got to get my Eagles out of your head, Richie. I'm going to the Giants-Eagles game. I'm gonna be meeting up with a lot of content creators and subscribers of the channel. It's got nothing to do with the Eagles. It has to do with going to the Giants. I'm gonna be at that game, physically gonna be at that game with a bunch of content creators and subscribers of the channel. It's gonna be a huge get together. That's why I'm pumped up about it. Yo, Jake, thanks so much for becoming a member, brother. Brilly, Jake Lee. Welcome to the Dog Pound, sir. Where my Dog Pound members at? Welcome, Jake Lee, into the Dog Pound. Who? Let's go. Thank you so much, Jake. I appreciate it. Yo, Solo Rider with a 5. Thank you so much, my man. Really appreciate it. Solo Rider, thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Blake does have to step up, but I don't know if Blake can do that anymore. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out tomorrow, guys. We'll see. I mean, obviously, I won't be streaming the game, but I will be watching it. You know. Nope. Fitness for life. The only day that I work out 2 muscle groups is arm day. I do biceps and triceps. I do not do... And I do want to do a video on this. And again, I'm not telling anybody how to work out because different routines work for different people. You got to find out what works best for you. But I'm 6 foot tall, Taylor. I'm six foot. But this is what I'll say about the chest and tricep thing. I've never done chest and triceps together, just like I don't do back and bis, for one reason. When you're doing your chest, your secondary muscle is your triceps. So you are burning your triceps twice, right? And when you work your triceps, like I said, they're a secondary muscle when you bench. So you're burning your triceps out both times. So you're going to be weaker on both lifts. You should, in my opinion, when you're working out, you should always do a push-pull. If you want to do 2 things, I would do bis and chest. Because you're pulling when you do your bis and you're pushing when you do chest. I don't like the pull-pull or the push-push. I like push-pull. That's always been more effective for me. And like I said, I believe like you can do more weight when you do a push-pull. But again, I do 1 day of back, 1 day of chest, 1 day of shoulders, 1 day of legs. And then I do my arms in 1 day. But that's usually how I do it, man. Yo, TTC Network, what's going on, man? Sushmith Kumar, what's going on? Donald Johnson, let me give you guys girls the statistics. Let's start talking about working out, man. I can talk about that forever. I want Utah to make a damn run at this and at least get it close. You do 7 days stomach. Nice, Punkum. My man, Punkum. What's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Sox, Arizona. What's up, buddy? Fashion Fox, if Utah is going to go tonight, they're going to have to do a complete reversal. What happened in that first half? They got their ass kicked. And the exclamation point was that freaking Kawhi Leonard dunk. That was so sick. That dunk was so sick, I got up out of my chair. Longers with Lucas, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Appreciate it. All right. For the Jazz, it's been a ugly first half. Looked like the Lakers last couple of games against the Suns. Royce O'Neal, 2 points, 3 boards. Bojan Bogdanovic, 1 out of 5 for the field, 4 points, 3 boards. Rudy Gobert, 3 fouls, 3 rebounds, 1 point. Rudy Gobert has completely disappeared in this series outside of the 1 game. Joe Ingles, don't know where the hell he was in the first quarter. He only played 11 minutes. He was 3 for 3. He's the one guy that shot well, 3 for 3 from downtown, 9 points, 2 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell definitely came on at the end of the second quarter, hitting a bunch of threes at the end of this, but he's only 4 to 10 from downtown. He's got 21 points, 2 rebounds. And then off the bench, again, this is where the Jazz have struggled. They've got no bench scoring. The Clippers have. Favors has 2 points, 4 boards. Clarkson struggled tonight. 2 out of 9 for the field, 1 out of 6 from downtown, 5 points, 3 boards for the flamethrower. The Jazz shot 35% for the field. That's 14 for 40. They shot 33% from 3. And they had 22 rebounds. For the Clippers, Batum, 2 points, 3 boards. Kawhi Leonard, 7 out of 14, 3 out of 7 from downtown. 19 points for him. Marcus Morris, 5 out of 5 from 3. 6 out of 8 from the field. 22 points for Marcus Morris. Can the Lakers kidnap Marcus Morris and dump Markieff off in the Clippers locker room. The Lakers got the wrong Morris brother. Marcus Morris has been great in this series. Reggie Jackson, he's been quiet tonight. He's taken 2 shots, but he's made them both. Got 4 points. Paul George, kind of quiet in the second half, but still 15.6 rebounds, 3 assists for PG-13. Terrence Mann, 3 off the bench. Luke Kennard, 3 off the bench. The Clippers shot 21 out of 42 from the field, 50%. They shot 11 out of 22 from 3, 50%. They also had 22 rebounds. Clippers 15 out of 17 from the free throw line. Jazz 8 out of 10. Jazz only have 6 assists the entire half. They've also turned it over 7 times. The Clippers have only turned it over twice. That all adds up to a Clippers ass whooping. It's 68-44. Clippers by 24. Let me hit the head here real quick, guys. I'm going to hit the head before the third quarter starts. Again, smack the like, hit the subscribe if you're new, guys. I'll be right back. Thanks so much for being here. Let's go. Marcus is beasting. There's no doubt about it. I'll be right back, guys. Right back. Again, like and subscribe. Let's get 600 likes up in here. Thank you so much for being here. Alrighty then. What am I drinking? Always Diet Coke, man. Always Diet Coke. What's going on, Chandra Shaker? What's up, King James? What's going on, Adrian Cooper, Jake Lee? What's up? It's Pinky Girl, Jed Jamento. What's going on? Sick Handles the One. What's up, buddy? Bud Bus. What's up, Mr. T? Ooh, what's going on, Mr. T? Sugar Tits is back. Felix Benlot. What's going on? Delio Obsceno. What's going on, Delio? What's a Delio, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Last Jedi says, spike that like. If you're new, hit the thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, baby. Let's go. Richie, it's not been pretty. It's not been pretty so far. There's an entire half of basketball, but again, I see this in all the blowouts. First 6 minutes of the third quarter is very important. The Jazz got to get this close. The Jazz, in the first 6 minutes, they got to find a way to cut this lead in half. Let's go, man. So, I don't know. What's going on, boy DeVeo? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. Suns vs. Clippers, well, that can't happen. They would play in the Western Conference Finals. They can't meet in the NBA Finals. They're in the same conference. So they can meet in the next round, but that'd be it. Clippers will choke. I'll tell you what, Kenneth. The Clippers lose this game, that would be a hell of a choke job. That'd be one of the bigger ones I've seen. I don't think they're going to. Like I said, the first 6 minutes are very important. Jazz got to cut into this lead big time. They can't trade buckets. They can't be down 20. You know, they got to find a way to cut into this lead by 9 to 12 points in the first 6 minutes or more if that's possible. But Clippers they've just kicked their ass. So there's nothing about it. The Clippers have just outplayed them, man. Mercutio Murphy, what's going on, man? Frank Boy, what's up? Maraming Salamat, Manga Dango Manga, my friend. Thank you for stream. Tyler, it can definitely happen. I mean, the Sixers almost blew, a 26-point lead against the Hawks. It can happen. I think Brooklyn will lose. I do. I do think Brooklyn will lose. What do the Yankees do at this point? Roldy, they need to fire the guys in the front office. That's for starters. They need to fire Cashman, their analytics department. They need to fire Boone, Marcus Timms, and the Yankees need to sell. Yankees need to sell Gleyber Torres. They need to trade Gleyber. They need to trade Sanchez. They need to trade Clint Frazier. They need to trade some of these guys that they have, and they need to get some young talent in here. They can't move Stanton. His contract's too big. Aaron Judge is a free agent. Don't think they're going to move him anyway. I wouldn't move Aaron Judge. I wouldn't give Aaron Judge a long-term deal, but I certainly wouldn't move him at this point. He's played really well. Maybe Luke Voit. I'd look at trading Luke Voit as well. I'd look at being sellers and maybe trying to get a young arm in return, or, like I said, some young talent, and getting a new GM and a new manager to mold these guys into good baseball players. Aaron Boone is a cupcake. He's incredibly soft, and the team takes on that role. They don't have smart baseball players. They're one of the lowest IQ teams in the league. They get thrown out on the base paths all the time. They don't hit and run. They can't move runners over. They ground into a ton of double plays. They strike out all the damn time. They're just not a good team. So you can't keep this team together. This team ain't winning anything. So you got to start moving some pieces. That's really what you got. The Yankees, I know it's not in their vocabulary. It's time to rebuild. It's time to rebuild. 66 and 59 over the last 125 games with a $215 million payroll, man. That ain't cutting it. Time to rebuild. That's what I think. What's going on, Eric in the Bahamas? Thank you for joining this stream. Frank Nomar, makes all out to you, my man. Oh, you're right about that, Punkum. They're freaking terrible, brother. Lee, man, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate it. There you go, Dominic. Good W, my man. There you go, brother. Good W. Knights Islanders in the Stanley Cup Final. Theo Epstein? Yeah, I'd be fine with Theo Epstein. Theo Epstein freaking won a title with the Red Sox and he won a title with the Cubs. I'd definitely be okay with Theo Epstein. He knows what the hell he's doing. And here's a driving license stolen away. I don't know why Batum did that. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. He's fouled. So a good start for the Jazz as they get the steal. I have no idea why Reggie Jackson drove the lane like that and kicked it out. He had a layup. Yo, 600 likes. Let's go. Papa Dro, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Brilly, man. Thank you so much. He says, just came through to support my man, Dog. Still Lakers for life. Oh, you know I'll be back. You know Laker Dog will be back, Papa. We're just having some fun with the NBA right now. Royce O'Neal for three. That's a big three. A big start for the Jazz. 68-47. Like I said, the first 6 minutes of this quarter are going to be extremely important. But, Papa, you know I'm going to be back for them Lakers next year. And hopefully they're in this round next time. There's a three the other way. Batum can't get it to go. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell thought about the three. He's double team, picked up the dribble, gives it off to Bogdanovich over on the left wing, gives it back to Spida. Spida picked up by Reggie Jackson. And he will clear it out, looking to make a move. Goes with a head fake, drives a lane. Push shot, no good. Foul. They'll go to the line for two. So Mitchell getting a little bit more aggressive. And this will be an opportunity to cut this to under 20. And the Jazz haven't been under 20. I don't even remember the last time I was under 20, man. He's terrible, Punkum. I would love to see you do that, man. Zambot, what's going on? Oh, trust me, man. Thank you, Zambot. Yeah, the Kawhi dunk was insane. It was insane. This was right as some ass was trying to tell me that I only scream for the Jazz and I'm all normal for the Clippers. Just as this guy was telling me that I don't do anything or scream when the Clippers score. That's exactly when that happened. And I went absolutely insane. Free throw's good, 68-48. Yo, New York for life. What's up, buddy? You don't ever need to thank me, man. Thank you for being here, brother. You know that. Free throws are good. It's down to 19. Like I said, the first 6 minutes are important. Get this to 15, 14, maybe 12. Cut it in half. Got to get stops. Trail by 19. Reggie Jackson has it, gives it off to Batum outside to PG-13. He drives in a lane. He's picked up. They swing it back outside. Reggie Jackson drives to the left, back to Batum. Batum straight on three. Nick Batum. Batum has had some timely baskets in here. And like I said, every time the Jazz make a run, the Clippers hit a big shot. It's back to 22. Mitchell with the drive, takes on the entire team, goes all the way to the 10, lays it in with the kiss. 71-51. Mitchell cheers of approval. And Ty Lue don't like it. He wants a timeout. It's a pretty good timeout for Ty Lue there. It's a 20-point game. You don't want this one to even get close. Mitchell went right around Reggie Jackson. Obviously didn't like that effort. 10:25 to go, third quarter. 71-51. Clippers by 20. What's going on, Joseph? Melchi Tulio, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Scott Calais, what's up, buddy? Thank you guys and girls for being here. I really do appreciate it. Tony, what's up? 2459 of the Czech Republic. Appreciate you being here, my man. As always. Yep. Yeah, Jake, and like I said, if the Jazz are going to get back in this one, they got to do it, man. They got to do it right now. Scott, how can I be the man? You're the man. Well, as I said, the first 6 minutes are important, so if they could get this to, like I said, if they could get it to 15 or 14 or closer, it's great for them. But like I said, they can't trade baskets, and they can't be down by like 20. But, you know, all it takes, I mean, the Jazz have started off here with a purpose. And the Jazz can do it. All it takes is a couple of Clipper misses. You know, the Jazz hit a couple of threes, and the next thing you know, it's a 7-0 run, and it's a 13-point game. And I love the timeout by Ty Lue. It's smart because nothing had happened in the first half. But sometimes when teams get really big leads, they get complacent, and they start to let their foot off the gas a little bit. And the next thing you know, with a team like the Jazz, who is one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league, if not the best three-point shooting team in the league, can put together a run, and then all of a sudden you're in a dogfight. And the closer the game gets, the more and more pressure, goes over to the side of the Clippers. And then the noose starts tight, and you squeeze the basketball a little bit more. You start to aim your shots, you start to miss. So obviously this is very important. That's why it's a really good timeout by Ty Lue there. Easton Fortune, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Ritza, what's up, buddy? Good to see you back, my man. Aloha, Maui, Hawaii, representing in the house. OBG Music, what's going on? Hey, thank you so much for subscribing, man. Appreciate that. What's going on, Bud Bus? Thank you for being here. Mike Conley, yeah, they could use him, man. Let's go. Playoffs are different. They are at Leon or ATL Leon. They are, man. The playoffs are different. Yeah, exactly, Jake. I mean, that's the thing. They can easily go on a run, and that's the thing. You get complacent, you get careless with the basketball, or turn a couple shots, turn it over a couple times. Like I said, if the Jazz can get it close, all the pressure's on the Clippers. Clippers' job is to continue to keep them far away and play loosey-goosey. That's really what it is. So we'll see. Skip's going to explode. We'll see. What am I drinking? Always Diet Coke. Always Diet Coke. Smash those likes. Let's go. Yeah, let's get 700 likes, guys. Come on, baby. We want to get 1,000 likes by the end of the stream. That's always the hope. Donovan Mitchell is the man. I freaking love Spider. Yeah. Do I think the Lakers are watching the playoffs? No. Eric Derringer, you don't need to thank me, buddy. I thank you for being here, man. Stingray Skyline, what's going on? Oh, that dunk was sick. Juan de la Cruz, what's going on? Back to action, guys. Clippers lead by 20. 10-15 to go here in the third quarter. Kawhi Leonard goes around the screen, drives into Bogdanovic, has it over on the left side of the court. Now he's going to dribble back, spins in a lane, goes up, blocked by Gobert, finally makes a move, rebounded by Bogdanovic, or by Ingles, rather. Ingles has it, kicks out to Mitchell. Mitchell with a drive, kicks out to Bogdanovic for three! Swish! Cheese sandwich! Bojan Bogdanovic, who struggled in the first half, knocks it down. It's down to 17. 10-3 run. It was a 24-point game, just like that's down to 7. Here's Batum for three. That one's no good. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Spider's going to bring it up here for the Jazz. Mitchell with a crossover dribble, the drive in the lane all the way to the 10. Can't get it to go. Put back, no good by Gobert, but a foul. I don't know who the foul's on. I don't know if it was on Gobert or they just had a late whistle. Gobert with a big block on Kawhi on the end of the court. Gobert, though, finally doing something, and then they're showing Bogdanovic's three. Yeah, not really concerned about it, Sugar Tits. Not really concerned about it. Everything causes cancer, according to everything that you do causes cancer. Everything. So I'm not worried about it. All I know is that I will not drink regular soda and be fat when I die. If I die tomorrow, I'll die in shape. That's the way I look at it. 0 calories, I will drink that till the day I die. It doesn't matter. I will drink it till the day I die. Plain and simple. It will not matter. I will not get fat from drinking soda. It will not happen. Mitchell's free throws are good. It's down to 15. Like I said, guys, I thought the Jazz had to get there within 15 with 6 minutes to go. They've got it there within 9. Kawhi has it, dribbles to the left in the paint, picked up by Gobert, backs into Joe Ingles. Now he takes it back outside, drives to Gobert, good ball fake, steps back. Here is a drive by Paul George, who throws it down with a right-handed rim rocker. Nobody stepped up, and PG-13 rips it home, and it's 73-56. Clippers by 17. Here is Ingles, going to give it back to Mitchell. Mitchell has it, steps back, fakes the 3, gives it off to Royce O'Neal. He kicks it back outside to Ingles. Ingles for 3! Swish! Cheese sandwich! I don't know what the hell the Jazz said at halftime, but they have figured it out. Ingles has all 4 from downtown. It is a 14-point game. Kawhi Leonard has it over on the left wing. Dribbling between the legs, drives on Gobert. Ball fake, stuck in the paint, kicks it out, almost turned it over, grabbed by Marcus Morris. Morris had a big first half, has 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot, pulls up for 3, way off, rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Here comes Donovan Mitchell, they can cut it to 11. Here Mitchell with a drive, no foul call, goes up, blocked, big block by Batum. It's 73-59. Reggie Jackson has it. Jackson kicks it outside to Kawhi. Kawhi with the left-handed dribble, double team. O'Neal almost got it, but he fouled him. The Clippers will have it side of the bounds with a fresh 14, leading by 14, 73-59. I can block Ahmad King James. Nobody else can do it. Coke Zero, you're right, Punkerman. It does taste almost like regular Coke. It does. I don't want all those empty calories, man. I need my caffeine. Marcus Morris had it knocked away. He goes over to Batum. Batum has it. Going to give it off to Kawhi. Kawhi pulls up 17 feet away. Line drives it home at the buzzer again. Kawhi Leonard's done that a couple of times. Those are backbreakers, and you play defense for 23 seconds, and then Kawhi drains it in your face. It's back to 16 points. Here is Mitchell. Mitchell has it over on the left side of the court. Now he's going to step back. He's double teamed. They give it off to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich drives the lane. Turns. Shoots. Got it. Bojan Bogdanovich, different player in the second half. Down to 14 again. 75-61 Clippers. 5 minutes going by in the third quarter. Here comes PG-13 up the court into the front court. We're going to leave it off for Kawhi Leonard near the half court. Kawhi has it against Royce O'Neal, gives it back to PG-13, picked up by Ingles, goes around a Batum screen, drives in a lane on Gobert, has it, ball fake, traveled, got away with it, knocked away. Here comes Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has it, drives all the way to the 10, blocked! What a block by Kawhi! And a foul. Kawhi Leonard sends it back. Good hustle by the claw, baby. Look at him move. Bogdanovich thinks he has it. Oh, that was a different shot there. And Kawhi says, son. Not on my watch. Get that shot out of here. $75-61. Ingles will take a seat here for the Jazz. 6:36 to go. I said that they had to get this to about within 12 to 15 with 6 minutes to go. They're right there. 6:36 to go. They trail by 14. Here is Marcus Morris. Morris going to give it off to Reggie. Reggie looking to make a move on Mitchell. Kicks it back outside to Batum. Batum's going to give it off to Paul George. Spins in the lane. Drives the lane. Oh, what a shot. Can't get it to go. Got his own rebound. Put back. Tripped up in a foul. So the Jazz, they've had a hard time getting the rebounds tonight when they've needed them. Paul George with a great perseverance in the hustle here. Went up. Tough shot. And Morris went up there, and then Paul George tripped over Favors, who was laying on the floor. Got knocked down by Marcus Morris. Really no fault of Favors. Was pushed down on the ground. 14 seconds to shoot. 75-61 Clippers. 6:20 to go, third quarter. Marcus Morris has it on the left elbow. Gives it off. Here's a three for PG-13. He knocks it down again. Paul George, playoff P. Playoff 3. 78-61. Clippers, he's got 20 points again. Another big night for Paul George. And there's a terrible pass out of a double team by Donovan Mitchell. They have totally flustered despite it with the double team in this series. 78-61, Clippers by 17. A couple of big shots here for the Clippers. No panic in their game. Batum leaves it off for playoff P. He'll bring it up here into the front court for the Clips. They lead by 17, 78-61. He drives over the right hand, right around Favors, goes up, blocked by Favors. Rebound, put back, good, Nick Batum. Again, the second chance opportunities have destroyed the Jazz in this series, or at least the last couple of games. The Clippers have dominated. Here's a drive in the lane, a pull-up shot by Clarkson. Short, Clarkson has struggled all night. Almost a steal by Mitchell, and he is fouled. Great hustle by Donovan Mitchell. As he did come up with the steal, or almost, Paul George pushed him. And Paul George wants a challenge. Favors got a piece of it, but Paul George knocked it right to Nick Batum and laid it in with a little kiss. Let's go, guys. Smack the like, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get 700 likes. I don't know why we lost all these viewers. I can never figure that the hell out. I don't get it. What a loser. Here's Bogdanovich with the drive. He kicks it out wide open. Three in the corner is good. Royce O'Neal knocking it down. It's a 16-point game. 80-64. Clippers by 16. Paul George pulls up for three. That one's no good off the side of the rim, and it's grabbed by Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson brings it up here for the Jazz. Under 5 minutes ago, it's a 16-point game. Wide open three. That one's way off. Couldn't get that one to go. Rebounded up by Marcus Morris. Gives it off to playoff P. Paul George has it. Dribbles it off of Clarkson's foot. Gets it back. Has it top of the circle. Goes to the left. Drives the lane. Goes up. Throws it up. Lays it in with the kiss. Strong drive. PG-13. Back to an 18-point game. Surprised the Jazz haven't taken a timeout here, to be honest with you. Jazz actually got this down to 13, but now it's back up to 18. Mitchell has it. Mitchell splits defenders, drives the lane, has it knocked away. Here comes Patrick Beverly in a 2-on-1. Beverly all the way. He lays it in with the kiss. Back to 20 points. Speaking of 20, 4:20 to go in the third quarter. 4:20 to go. 4:20. You know what to do. Smoke them because you got them. 4:20 to go in the third. What are the Jazz doing? They're getting their ass kicked by the Clippers. That is what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Man, he ain't Pandemic P in Los Angeles, man. He's been really good. Smoke him because you got him. Smack that like, hit the subscribe button, guys. Let's get 700 likes in here, baby. Let's go. Let's go. What's going on, Chris Grissom? What's going on, Gerardo Jimenez? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Josh Jackson, what's up, buddy? Javier Vargas. There you go. Lunkers and Lucas, what's up, buddy? There you go, my man. 30 subscribers away from 69.7K. Can we get there? Let's go. You're dry today? Very nice. What's going on, Sivak Shack? Rose Mulligan? There you go, Rose. There you go. Marlito Robaguito, what's going on? Mike Farrar, what's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate that. There you go. You getting married at Hall of Springs in Saratoga? I'm very familiar with Boston Lake because I live in that area myself. I live in Saratoga County, so I'm very familiar with that area. Clifton Park, Boston Spa, Boston Lake, Saratoga. Yes. What's going on? Harwin Valdez, Gilson Cortez, Jake Zimmerman, Jay Lechuga. Thank you guys for joining the stream. GM14, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Boy Kulot, what's up, guys? Oh, Kawhi's fantastic, man. You don't need to like the Clippers. You got to know Kawhi's the man. There you go. So you went to Shen. I don't know when you graduated, but Kevin Herter went to Shen, too. Yeah, Shen's a big-ass school, Mike. It's like a college. Remember the first time I stepped foot in Shenandoah playing football there? I remember that. It's like a Division III college. Huge. Hey, Jeremy Solomono, I wish I was doing Laker games right now, man. I wish. Jerome, what's going on, buddy? Godarn Albert, what's going on? Benjamin Singh, thank you for joining the stream, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, I always go to the flat track. Well, not always. I usually go I usually go once a year. I'll go up to the flat track once a year, and hang out for the day. But I usually when Saratoga comes around, I usually just put money in my OTB account and I bet for my house and the air conditioning. But I usually do take a trip up there some point. A lot of times it ends up being giveaway days, which I hate because the crowd is so crowded there. I like to go up like in the middle of the week. They have 2 dark days now. They didn't used to do that. They used to only have Tuesdays off. Now it's what, Monday and Tuesday? It's Monday and Tuesday, or is it Tuesday and Wednesday? Either way, I always liked going up on Wednesday because nobody was in there, Or I'd sit up in the stands in the grandstands. Hey man, the Suns have been playing really well, Benjamin. Man, there's no doubt about that. Thoughts on the Yankees? They suck, Mike. I don't know what to say, brother. Just short and sweet. They suck. And the Jazz have not done well tonight. Mitchell fires up a 3, and he's fouled on a 3. Or they're going to say he was fouled before the 3. He must, because he's complaining. 4 minutes ago, straight up, the Jazz made a run at this, got it to within 13, but the Clippers have come back strong. They're still up by 20. They led by 24 at the half. Clippers. I hope so, Joseph. That'd be awesome. Well, it'd be better if the Knicks did it, but I'd like to have a better chance. Here's a 3, partially blocked, rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi, between a leg dribble, has it over on the right side of the court, picked up by Georges Niang. Now he's picked up by Royce O'Neal, spins off him, kicks it out to Beverly. Beverly back to Kawhi. Kawhi has it, drives on O'Neal, step back, baseline jump shot, short, rebound by O'Neal. 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Again, if the Jazz want a puncher's chance, you're going to have to get this to about 14 going to the fourth. Gobert all the way to the 10, throws up a wild shot, but he is fouled by Zubac. And he will go to the line for 2 free throws. 84-64, Clippers by 20. They have led pretty much throughout. The only lead the Jazz had was 2-0. The Clippers got up big early, and they have been up big ever since. Morris has been great tonight. Morris was a leading scorer in the first half. He had 22 first-half points. Kawhi's been amazing. Ever since I called him Quiet Leonard. Gobert's free throw is good, 84-65. But the big difference to me, the big turnover for the Clippers was Paul George. Once Paul George started playing like Paul George is capable of playing, and he wasn't pandemic P, he was playoff P, the Clippers have done a lot better. When your point guard is able to score and distribute and just play really good basketball like Paul George has, and he's the leader of your team, it makes a big difference. Both free throws are good by Gobert, and Paul George has been great in the last 2 games here in Los Angeles, and that's why the Clippers have won these games big. Well, they're winning big. This one's not over yet, but it's getting close. Morris has it, pulled up jump shot, in and out, no good. Zubac tried to tip it, rebounded by Mitchell. He's going to bring it up here for the Jazz. I'm sorry, by O'Neal. Jared, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it, brother. Brilly. I really appreciate it. He says, I'm out, Baddog, for bringing it every stream. Hey, man, thank you so much. And a 2-handed boom, shakalaka by Rudy Gobert. 16-point game again. Thank you so much, Jared. I really appreciate you hanging out, my man. Hopefully we'll see you again on Wednesday. Have a great day tomorrow, my man. 84-68 Clippers. Zubac has it left wing. Looks to give it off to Kawhi. The denial defense and then the foul by O'Neal. I don't know what he could possibly be complaining about. The Jazz are not, or I'm sorry, the Clippers are not in the bonus, so they will have it side out of bounds. Yeah, I called him Quiet Leonard game 3 at the half because he had been quiet. So I called him Quiet Leonard, and then he's like, okay, Baddog, I'll show you. Well, that's why. Saying the foul was on Beverly, but it wasn't. I mean, Royce O'Neal is physically fighting over a screen. You can't do that. Side of the bounds. Zubac has it at the top of the key. Picked up by Rudy Gobert. He's going to give it off to Marcus Morris. Morris looking to go around a Zubac screen. Goes over to the left, back to the right. The free throw line, pull-up jump shot. No good. Second chance opportunity. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. He's going to take it back outside over the left corner. Going to drive with the right hand in the paint. Turns, shoots, fouled on the floor. Or actually, they're pointing at the basket, so he will go to the free throw line for 2. 84-68 Clippers by 16 with 2:16 to go here in the third quarter. Do I still think the Jazz? Yeah, I said Jazz in 7 at the beginning of the series. I have to stick with my prediction. And the Clippers have just played really well here. I mean, home court advantage has been important. Well, the Clippers are finding their groove. I mean, the Clippers looked lost in the first couple games. Kawhi misses the free throw. One more coming for the Claw. 2:16 to go third quarter. Clippers by 16. They've led by as many as 26. The Jazz had one lead. It was 2-0. Kawhi one more at the stripe. Free throw good. 85-68 Clippers by 2 touchdowns and a field goal. 2:15 to go. Can the Jazz get a little run here to make it close going into the fourth quarter? Mitchell for 3! Swish! Cheese sandwich! Down to 14. Utah not going away, man. They continue to fight. Mitchell's got 30 points. Wait, this Donovan Mitchell kid is amazing, isn't he? Here is Kawhi Leonard. Speaking of amazing, Kawhi Leonard has it at the top of the circle. Picked up by Rudy Gobert. Pulls up from the top of the key and knocks it down. One of the best mid-range jump shooters in the league. Kawhi, nothing but the bottom of the net. 87-71 Clippers by 16. Mitchell splitting defenders, lost the ball. Picked up, grabbed, and the foul before the break. Mitchell trying to do too much, man. He's trying to dribble between 3 defenders. And that's about the third time he's done that and turned it over. 92 seconds to go third quarter. Clippers by 16. They'll have 2 coming from the free throw line. They are in the bonus. Who do I think's winning the NFC East? Tampa Kingdom? I mean, come on, baby. Who's on my hat, man? This team, baby. Free throw good, 88-71. Tribe of Judah, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it, Laura Cabrales. Munga Munga to you. Well, it's afternoon to you. I guess it is Munga Munga up here. It's 12:07 in the morning, so I guess it is technically morning here. Clippers W. Snyder. Looking like it's going to be that way. Looking like it's going to be that way tonight. Unless the Jazz can get some stops. Zubac's second free throw is good. It's back to 18 points. Minute 32 to go in the third quarter. Ingles will bring it up here for the Jazz. Jazz are going to need some baskets and some stops. They want to get in this game. Clippers continue to dominate. Ingles picks up the dribble, going to give it off to Royce O'Neal. Ingles gets it back at the top of the circle. Now he's going to give it off. Here's a drive by Clarkson. Clarkson steps back. Clarkson's got 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Clarkson heaves up a 3. No good. Clarkson has really struggled tonight. Not smart shots by Clarkson. And a lot of contact. No foul. Beverly has it. Beverly kicks across court. Good ball movement. Corner 3 by Karner is no good. Rebounded by Royce O'Neal. A lot of contact there. No foul call either way. O'Neal with a crossover. Gives it back to Clarkson. Clarkson to O'Neal. Back to Clarkson. Almost deflected. It was deflected. Almost stolen away. Patrick Beverly knocks it out of bounds. Clippers 89. Jazz 71. Jazz will have 14 seconds to shoot. Do I miss the Lakers? Concordia Salim? Oh, of course. I love calling Laker basketball games. Love it. But, we're doing this. Here's a three-pointer. That's no good. Niang's got to stop shooting threes. Here's Kawhi. Oh, and a drive all the way to the 10. They're going to call a foul on the floor, but it won't matter. He'll go to the line for 2. The Clippers going to move this back up to 20 points. Jomar Sincer, what's going on? Thank you for doing the stream. Robert Murdoch, what's going on? Do I believe in Daniel Jones? I'm going to know, man. Ritza, how can I be the best and you're the best, sir? Tampa, I say it all the time, man. When it comes to Daniel Jones, I waffle on that guy, waffle on him more than any player. I want to believe in my heart that he can, but I don't know how much I trust him, man. Free throw good by Kawhi, 90-71. If Daniel Jones can't succeed with all the talent that he has around him this year on offense, then he's not the guy. I truly believe that Daniel Jones is physically talented enough to be very good. It is his processing and decision-making and anticipating that I worry about. It is his mental state that I worry about. Of course, a lot of that has to do with the fact that he's got a bad offensive line. He was learning a new system, and his running back was out for 14 and a half games. Those are facts, but Daniel Jones has to make better decisions, and he has to have a killer instinct. And he's got to anticipate throws. He's got to throw his receivers open. Technical foul here on the Clippers. It's on Gobert. 91-71. Or I'm sorry, not on the Clippers, on the Jazz. 91-71 Clippers by 20. Thank you so much for watching. Full egg tang from the Philippines. Marvin Salamat, my man. Smack the like button, guys. 3 likes away from 700. Let's get 700 likes in here, man. Let's go. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Let's get 69.7K tonight. Let's go. 92-71. This game's all Clippers. They led by 24 at the half. Jazz cut it to 11. Here's Gobert. Gobert with a two-handed boom. Shakalaka. 92-73. And Clippers should hold for a final shot. There's like a half second between the shot clock and the game clock. Man is just doing just that. Ritza, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly says here is the comeback. Yeah, they need a lot to come back in this one, my man. I just wish it was a good game, man. Kawhi turns, shoots, leaves it short. Tip up and good! Ivica Zubac. It's all going right for the Clippers. They have totally out-hustled, out-muscled, out-hooped the Utah Jazz, who have had nothing tonight. Clippers playing like a desperate team. The Jazz resting on their laurels and thinking about Game 5. It's all Clippers as we go to the fourth. 92-71 Clippers. Caesar, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Scorching Bars Media. What is going on, brother? Thank you for joining the stream. Rika Rosul from Manila. Thank you so much for being here. Mr. Tikyo TV. Maraming Salamat, my man. Thank you so much for watching in the Philippines, brother. Painting by Juan. What's going on, man? Like I said, guys, smack the like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'll be doing this again Wednesday night for the Jazz and Clippers. I will do every single game of this series. And like I said, if you happen to be new to this channel and you are a Laker fan, then you're in the right channel because I do probably 100 Laker games a year if you include the playoffs. So hopefully you guys will subscribe, like, share the stream out. Thank you so much for being here. Wish this was a better game. Like I said, I'm not a Laker fan, right? I stream all the Laker games, but I'm a Knicks fan. So I don't really have any animosity towards the Clippers. I just want good games. It's all I ask for when I stream these games where I'm not really interested in the teams per se. I'm just interested in the game. And, the blowouts are tough to call sometimes, especially when they're blowouts early and they end up like this. It's why I kind of wish the Jazz got back into this. Not because I prefer the Jazz to win, but lesser of two evils. Yeah, I'd like to see the Jazz win the finals or the Suns, team that hasn't been there. Well, the Clippers haven't been there either. But I love Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker. Like, they're two of my favorite players. Like, I like Kawhi a lot. He's not one of my favorite players. Like, the Clippers don't have any of my, favorite players. Mitchell's one of my favorite players. Booker's one of my favorite players. I'd love to see one of them win a title. Oh, hey, man. Romel, there's no doubt, man. I'll be back for all Laker games next year. Let's look at more food for Baddog. Let's show some Popeye's chicken, which is, the freaking best. Well, actually, Kentucky Fried Chicken's the best, but Popeye's is pretty damn good, too. Oh, Sugar Tits, I do like the Lakers. They're not my favorite team. I love the Lakers. I love calling Laker games, Sugar Tits. I love it. I love calling Laker games. I have so much fun. And yeah, unless they're playing the Knicks, I root my ass off for the Lakers every time I stream them. Every time. I'm pulling for them. I'm buying. I don't pull any punches. I'm biased when I call Laker games. Absolutely biased. And I stick up for the Lakers when the trolls come in. All the time. So you know that I do. I have a soft spot for the Lakers. Absolutely. When you stream pretty much every Laker game for 2.5 years, you're gonna get some kind of an attachment to them. But it ain't gonna be the attachment I have with the Knicks since I've been watching them since the Bernard King, Rory Sparrow days. You know, the Gerald Henderson days, the Hubie Brown days, the Stu Jackson days, Rod Strickland, Mark Jackson. You know, Kenny Skywalker, all that crap, Gerald Wilkins, Kiki Vandeweghe. You know, so I'll never have that attachment, but I definitely pull for the Lakers. I mean, I'm the damn Laker dog friend a lot. I wear Laker gear, and I take a beating for that, man. I have people all the time. Oh, look at this guy, bandwagon Laker fan, wearing Laker stuff. I don't care. I don't care what people think, man. I know where my loyalties lie, and I love streaming the Lakers. That's a fact. So deep down, yeah. Mitchell for 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Kennard, and he will bring it up here, leading by 21. Mitchell kind of needed that one. Again, the Jazz made a run at this, but the Clippers made a run right back. They lead by 21, and here's Kennard. Elbow jump shot. Good. Luke Kennard. He's had a good series. Actually, had a good first couple games. This is over in the first quarter. It was 30-13 Clippers. They've never looked back. Ingles for 3. Way off. Rebound, Gobert. Gobert fouled on the floor. Basket will not count. I want to see the Jazz against the Suns, Mark. I want to see Booker and Mitchell. That's what I want. But again, it's not like I'm going to sit here and, like root against the Clippers. Like I'm not rooting against them. I'm rooting for the Jazz. I'm not rooting against the Clippers. It's because, again, Mitchell's one of my favorite players. And I mean, I have a Donovan Mitchell rookie card. Mitchell all the way, blocked by Zubac. Here comes Reggie Jackson up the other way, a 4-on-2. Jackson, thought about 3, gives up to Zubac, who throws it down with a 2-handed. Boom! Zakubaka! Clippers back up by 25. The fat lady is warming up. Clarkson, alley-oop and a 2-handed. Boom! Shakalaka the other way. Rudy Gobert. 23-point game. It's been all Clippers pretty much since the opening tip. They have definitely been the better team. The Jazz are going to try to find that mojo. Kennard for 3! Luke Kennard! Right wing triple. 101-75 Clippers. I do hear the fat lady singing in the back of the Staples Center. Angles with the drive all the way. Oh, little finger roll with a little kiss by the lefty Ingles. 101-77. Jackson was a bum in Detroit. Well, you know what helps, Charles? Here's Paul George. Gives it off, stolen away here by Mitchell. It helps when you get better talent around you. It certainly makes you better. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Airball, a UFO by Bogdanovich. And the body language of the Jazz tells you that they know this one is over. And then a frustration foul by Ingles on Paul George. 9:56 to go in the fourth. All Los Angeles, 101-76. Well, I guess Utah going to have to try to protect their home court. Obviously, the Clippers have been on a roll. And the Jazz are going to have to hope that pandemic P shows back up on Utah because playoff P has kicked their ass, as has the Claw. And there's an offensive foul on Zubac. A moving screen will give the Jazz the ball. They trail by 24, 9:50 to go. How do I feel about Kyrie and the Nets? Kyrie can't play. I don't think the Nets are beating the Bucks. And as I said, when it comes to the Nets fans, I don't feel a bit sorry for them because they would all come in and troll Lakers streams, and the Lakers had no LeBron James and Anthony Davis. I said it earlier. That's a foul. That's a terrible foul by Terrence Mann. You can't foul Donovan. You can't foul Donovan Mitchell taking a 3. 3 free throws coming for Mitchell, but Duncan was an absolute beast. Tim Duncan's one of the greatest players I've ever seen, man. Jared, what's going on, man? EJ, what's up, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, guys and girls. Appreciate it. Adrian Cooper, the Clippers. Slippers. But yeah, it helps when you go to a better team. The Pistons, terrible. Mitchell's first one's good, 101-78. Yeah, I do, Mike. And that's the thing I was trying to say. Just think if they didn't have Kevin Durant. Just think if the Nets had to play, there was no Kevin Durant, and both Kyrie Irving, and James Harden got hurt. Now you know how the Lakers fans felt for 30 games without LeBron and without Anthony Davis. Second free throw good. Mitchell's got one more coming from the stripe. It's a 22-point deficit for the Jazz. So think about that. Like I said, Nets fans would come in. He's talking all the crap about the Lakers. I don't know why. They're on the East Coast. They're worried about the damn Lakers. And sometimes karma gets you, man. It's not even that Durant can't carry a team. It's that team isn't very deep. Much like the Lakers. The Lakers are very top-heavy. So when the Lakers guys go down, there's really nobody to step up. Kevin Durant's going to get his 38 points. Kevin Durant is an absolute beast, but the Bucks are really good. The Bucks are healthy. They're not going to... It's going to be tough. Paul George driving on Gobert, throws up a crazy pass, goes right to Beverly. He can't save it, and he goes out of bounds with the ball. 101-80. Clippers by 21. I don't know how long the Jazz will keep their starters in here. Especially Donovan Mitchell. He was shaken up at the end of Game 3. There's no reason to continue to press him. If they don't get any closer. Bogdanovich spins in a lane, turns, shoots, banks it in off the glass. 101-82. 9 minutes to go, fourth quarter. There's still a lot of time in this game, but Jazz are going to have to do something they haven't done all night. That's stop Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Well, Kawhi's not out there right now. Paul George has it against Bogdanovich. Now he's going to back it outside, goes around the screen, drives it to left in the lane. Dolly open it two-handed. Boom! Shocky Zubaka. Two-handed boom shock Zubaka is what I try to say there. Serge Ibaka is not playing, but that's the other one. Two-handed boom shock Ibaka. Two-handed boom shock Zubaka. Bogdanovich for three. Knocks it down. Well, the Jazz made a run of this earlier, knocked down a bunch of threes. It's 18-point game, 103-85 Clippers. Timeout on the floor. 8:25 to go. All Clips, they lead by 18. Bucks going to destroy the Nets. We're going to see, man. Bree tattoos, what's going on? All the time, Lakers, baby. Come on, man. All the time. Don't worry about it, guys. This guy will be back next year. Better than ever. Laker dog will be back next year. Lakers are going to be healthy. They're going to revamp the team. They're going to get rid of some dead weight like Kyle Kuzma. Which it sucks that Kuzma sucks because I always loved the Kyle Kuzma call. But Laker dog will be back. Laker dog will be back. Harden's close. I don't know, Heinrich Moore. I don't know what the status is on him, man. But we'll see. Schroeder's going to go. One way or the other. I think. Schroeder's going to go one way or the other. Yeah, Kuzma. All I ever see is Kuzma on IG on the beach with his bright colored clothing. Acting like he's a model. Kuzma too damn interested in social media, man. Head's not in the game of basketball. Kuzma wants to be a model. Changing his hair color all the time. Man, listen, you ain't Dennis Rodman, son. You ain't no Hall of Famer. You don't play hard like Dennis Rodman played, man. You don't play that kind of defense. You don't have that kind of grit and toughness. Don't be changing your hair like the Worm. Only Rodman could get away with that stuff. What do I think about the Nets? I think the Nets are in trouble without Harden and Kyrie. With those two guys, I think the Nets are one of the best teams in the league. So. Oh, yeah, I know. I know his girl's a model. But that's what I'm saying. He thinks that he thinks he's a model. Yeah, Ron Artest was kind of... I mean, Rodman was dirty, but Ron Artest took it to the next level. You mean Meta World Peace, right? That's his name now. He ain't Ron Artest anymore. Meta World Peace. Actually, yeah, Sean. I think he's 6'10", and he's got no post game. He's just not a good player, man. For years, pretty much since I started streaming the Lakers, I stuck up for Kyle Kuzma, just saying he's just inconsistent. He just has to figure it out. He's young, he's got to figure it out. He's got to figure out his game. He's got to get smarter. He hasn't. He hasn't proven anything. If anything, he might have regressed. And I'll be honest, on a team with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, maybe he just doesn't fit there. And if he goes to another team where he can be like the second option, maybe he does. Maybe he's a guy that does average 20 points, 9 rebounds. Because I do think Kyle Kuzma has that kind of talent. I just don't know if his head's there. And that's a big problem. Yeah, he can only answer here in Miami, man. Dominic, thank you for dropping links to my Twitter and my Instagram. Appreciate that. What's going on, Ernie Reyes? What's up, Brosif? Oh, he should. That's probably why Lonzo Ball ended up being gone. But Edward Natividad, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Again, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're new, baby. Let's go. It's 103.85. Do the Jazz have one last run in them to at least make the Clippers sweat this out? The Clippers have led big. They've led big throughout. Paul George has it over on the left wing, drives around Royce O'Neal, splits a double team, kicks it out. Good ball movement. Reggie Jackson steps over, takes a wide open three. Doesn't get it to go. Reggie Jackson been very quiet tonight, rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Didn't even step up to guard Reggie Jackson. Here's Mitchell driving at the right, the ball fake, the turn, the shot, high arcer, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Nick Batum. Under 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Clippers are going to tie it up 2-2. Paul George out to Jackson in the left corner. Reggie Jackson steps back for 3. That one's way off. That was not a good shot by Reggie Jackson. Loose ball on the floor. And Patrick Beverley and Donovan Mitchell end up with it. And getting a little chippy there. You got to call a jump ball. Mitchell just was trying to prove that he wanted him. Patrick Beverley's an ass. He was an ass in Houston, too. It's got nothing to do with him being a Clipper. He's just that type of player. I mean, Patrick Beverley, it's just extra. I don't know what Beverley's doing. And then Donovan Mitchell decided, I'm just going to take the ball. So, got to be a jump ball, I would imagine. Ball was on the floor. Good hustle by Beverley. Mitchell ended up taking it away. It's a jump ball right there, and Beverley continues to pull at the ball. I don't know why Beverley's pulling at the ball at that point. Mitchell is just more determined. Mitchell was just more determined to show that he was stronger. That was my dick is bigger than your moment right there. That's all that was. Two guys having a pissing contest over the basketball. Jump ball at the Clippers free throw line, won by the Clippers. Batum ends up with it. He's going to give it off to Paul George. 7:30 to go. Clippers about to tie this up at 2 apiece. Paul George, left wing, or left elbow 3, rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert gives it off to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson's had a bad night tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich driving baseline against a double team. Kicks it outside to Mitchell. Mitchell fakes the 3. Drives the lane. Goes up. Nice move. Hesitation. Can't get it to go. Thought he was fouled. Rebounded by Paul George. Here comes Kawhi all the way. Kawhi kicks it out to Morris. Swings it out to Batum. Left corner triple. That's short. Clippers starting to struggle a little bit, but they have a massive lead. Here's Clarkson. 7 minutes to go, fourth quarter, 103-85. Clarkson has the ball poked away. Great hands by Beverley, taken away by Kawhi. Kawhi has it, the free throw line in the paint. Ball fake, stopped away, but I was going to say knocked away, but fouled. And Kawhi will go to the free throw line for 2. Yeah, I agree, Mike. I agree. Oh, Anthony, I wish Donovan Mitchell was a Knick. I wish, man. Of course, the Knicks had a chance. The Knicks could have drafted Donovan Mitchell. But that's what our front office does. They miss on everybody. Free throw good by Kawhi. 104-85. I would imagine Quinn Snyder's got to get Mitchell out of there soon. I mean, it's these type of games where they're blowouts, one way or the other, that things start to get chippy, because a team is aggravated that they're getting their brains beat in. You get an unnecessary hard foul. Guy could get hurt, guy could get suspended. This game's over. Clippers lead by 20. Donovan Mitchell was shaking up a game 3. There's really no reason to have these guys out here because these are the games when something like that can happen, where it's just a hard foul and there's a foul on Batum. Batum says no. 6:41 to go in the fourth. All Clippers, been all Clippers all night. 105-285. The Knicks don't need to rebuild. Snyder. They're young and they have a lot of cap space. The Knicks are going to continue to build. They don't need to rebuild. Knicks need a superstar. Coach Tibbs had them playing very hard, man. They got a good team and they needed experience. They got that playoff experience. They didn't play well. Bogdanovich for three, way off. And it's rebounded by Marcus Morris. And again, even with the Clippers, I got to imagine, Ty Lue's going to pull the starters off. Paul George for three. That one's no good. And it's rebounded by Mitchell. Halfway gone in the fourth quarter, all Clippers. 105-85. Clarkson steps back for three. And finally, Jordan Clarkson nails a triple. 105-88. Clippers by 17. I think the Warriors will be much better when they get Klay Thompson back. Absolutely. Paul George almost has the ball stolen away. A foul on Bogdanovich. Let's get 800 likes, guys. Always want to try to get to 1,000, but nobody came in the stream tonight. But let's get 800. Let's get 800, guys. I agree, Jake. That's exactly what they need. I hear you, Harry. Listen, Laker fans hate the Clippers. That's for good reason. Well, holy tremor, you have to see. He's a shooter. So here's Batum for three. That one's no good. Rebounded by the Jazz. Royce O'Neal brings it up the court, and he is fouled on the floor. 5:38 to go in the fourth. Clippers by 17. Zach hates the Lakers. Again, as a Clipper fan, I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. I think the Warriors will be better too. Lakers in rebuild mode for fun. I don't know how they're going to be rebuilding. They still have Anthony Davis there for years. I don't know if that was an alley-oop or a shot by Mitchell, but it's way short. 105-88. Clippers fouled. So the ref's getting whistle happy now. If I'm Quinn Snyder, Ty Lue, I'm taking the starters off the field, the court at this point. Kawhi Leonard grabbing at his right knee. He's fine. Step funny. And Kawhi shaking up a bit on the foul. No shots there. Kawhi has it. Kawhi turns, shoots, and can't get that to go, but he'll go to the line for two. Donovan Mitchell's fine. Mitchell had another big game. But there's no reason to keep these guys in there. This game's over. You don't want somebody getting hurt at the end of one of these games. Does who have a high draft pick? The Knicks? No. The Knicks and the Lakers are playoffs, so they're not going to get high pick. Free throw no good by Kawhi. All I know is that LeBron James and Anthony Davis are still there. The Lakers aren't going to rebuild. They'll build around those guys. Now, when LeBron James retires, maybe they do. Maybe at that point they do. Maybe they trade Anthony Davis and they try to rebuild. Kawhi Leonard, free throws no good. He missed both free throws. Very uncharacteristic for the Claw. 5:15 to go, fourth quarter. Jazz trail by 17. The Clippers have all of a sudden gone cold here. And again, maybe they're taking their foot off the gas a little bit, but the Jazz are tired. And it's showing. And they expend all that energy trying to make a comeback, and usually it always falls short. Here is Ingles with the drive all the way. Can't get it to go. Actually did. Count the basket and the foul. Bogdanovich with the drive. 15-point game can cut it to 14. And again, sometimes you get these big leads, especially late in the game. You get a little bit complacent. You stop concentrating. And next thing you know, you're in a dogfight with the Jazz are trying to get back in this one. They trail by 15. Bogdanovich will try to make it 14. Just under 5 minutes to go, so there is a lot of time, but Jazz is going to need a lot of help. Timeout on the floor. Clippers by 15. Kawhi was great, man. Kawhi is great. So let's go. LeBron over the hill? I don't know if I'd say he's over the hill. He's definitely past his prime. I'll say that. I don't know if he's over the hill yet, but he's definitely not on his way up. Maybe he is. His better days may be behind him at this point. He's 30. He's going to be 37 years old. And LeBron James has been playing since he was 18. There's a lot of miles on those legs. Oh, Tomahawk, you're right. Nobody knows they were the Buffalo Clippers. And I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of Laker fans that might not know that the Lakers actually originated in Minneapolis, which is why they're named the Lakers. There's no lakes in Los Angeles. But, Minnesota, the home of 1,000 lakes, Minneapolis Lakers. So. Damn, your views are gone. There's 1,300 people in here, Thomas. How many people are viewing your live stream, sir? Obviously, Laker games are going to get a lot more attention. A lot of my subscribers are Laker subscribers. Considering the fact that this has been a blowout throughout the game, and I still have over 1,000 people in here, pretty much says I have really good support here. So, yeah. The Lakers are playing. I probably have 10,000 people in here. Because, again, a lot of my subscribers are Laker fans. And when the Lakers aren't in there, a lot of people probably don't care. But, again, let me know how many views you got. Yeah, hopefully they do, man. Hopefully they do. What's going on, Alan? Shout out to your brother, Master Sergeant Jose Acupinpin of the Philippine Army. No, thank you for watching, Alan, and shout out to Sergeant Jose. Ian Glazier, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Phil from Cali, how can I be the man when you demand, sir? Alexander the Great, what's going on, buddy? Colin H., Adrian Cooper, Mel G., what's up, buddy? Anthony Davies, yeah, listen, man, it's the internet, man. I don't even know what to say. It just cracks me up, man. It just cracks me up. Yo, Edito Manabog, morning, salamat to you, buddy. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Anthony, you want to see my hair, Thug Sassy? Go to game, what is it, game 2? Go to game 2 of the Lakers Suns. I take it off on Caruso mixed there. Actually, you don't even do that. Go to my video of me reacting to Caruso's dunk. So just go there. Robert James Salazar, thank you for watching from Myanmar, buddy. I appreciate it. Jenny Grace, what's going on? Cap Sun, shout out to you guys. Marming, Salamat, Nico Sabata, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate that. Real DTOP, what's going on? Well, you're late. You haven't missed much. It's been a pretty bad game. Nets to make the finals? We'll see. Nets going to lose. KD can't carry? We'll see. We're going to find out tomorrow what it is. John Mark, thank you for watching in the Philippines. Marming, Salamat, thank you, Mike. Appreciate it, buddy. Bogdanovich trying to cut this to a 14-point game. We feel good. 105-91. Let's get 800 likes, guys. We are 12 likes away from 800. Let's get 800 likes up in here. 800 likes. Paul George has it, and there's a shove in the back by Bogdanovich on Kawhi. I don't know why he's complaining. He totally shoved Kawhi on the ground. It's not a good foul either. I mean, Kawhi's got his back to the basket. They're in the penalty. Dude pushed him right there. Like, as soon as you go like this, you know you did something. As soon as you put your hands up like, I didn't do it, you know you did. Kawhi previously missed his last 2 free throws, makes the first one here. 106-91, Clippers by 15. Danny Saison, you don't need to thank me, buddy. I thank you for being here, man. Appreciate that, Master Eden. Thank you, sir. Kevin Carlite, what's going on, man? Shout out to K. Kevin Aline. Puccinillo Arnaldo, what's going on? Both free throws good by Kawhi. 16-point game. Jeffrey, thank you for watching in the Philippines, my man. Maraming Salamat. Appreciate Truth Only. What's going on? LeBron is done. I don't think LeBron's done. Definitely not. I think LeBron will have a good year next year. Here is Joe Ingles. Ingles going to give it off to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich runs over the defender, and they call a foul on Beverly. Wow. So both teams in the bonus. Jazz will go back to the line, trailing by 16. The game is slowed to a halt here with all the fouls. It's a pretty bad call. I don't think Patrick Beverly did anything there. They hit him in the groin and then Bogdanovich pushed Beverly out of the way. Bogdanovich bricks the free throw. They say ball don't lie. I didn't really think Patrick Beverly fouled him. But free throw, no good by Bogdanovich. Has one more coming from the stripe. This Clippers lead is 16. It's been as many as 26, and it really hasn't been close. The first 2 minutes of this game, the Clippers are up by 11, and they have not looked back. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell's good. That's the end. They're going to sit Kawhi Leonard. He's done for the night. I also don't think Donovan Mitchell's... Oh, he is out there still. Bogdanovich has one more coming from the charity stripe. Free throw, good. Yo, 800 likes. Let's go, guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Again, I'll be live again on Wednesday night for the Clippers and the Jazz. Same bat time, same bat channel. Hopefully the game is much better. But I appreciate you guys and girls being here. Thank you so much. But again, man, make sure you guys like and subscribe because I will be doing this for all this series and probably every Western Conference Finals game and, of course, every game in the NBA Finals. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell so you know when I go live for all the playoff games. 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter. 4:20 crew, you know what to do. Smoke them because you got them. Utah got smoked tonight by the Clippers. Paul George is fouled. Actually, Zubac was fouled. Even though Royce O'Neal takes a knee to the groin. So Vika Zubac, former Laker, at the free throw line for a couple of free throws. Brick. He's got one more coming from the charity stripe. Paul George still out there for the Clippers. Marcus Morris, Ivica Zubac, Nick Batum, and I can't see the other guy. Bogdanovich, Gobert, Ingles, and Donovan Mitchell, and Royce O'Neal starting five. Wow, Ivica Zubac, empty trip at the line. I mean, starting lineup out there for the Jazz. Jazz are going to need some shots to fall here if they have any chance. We need a quick spurt. Here's Mitchell, goes around a Gobert screen, gives it off to Ingles. Ingles drives to the left hand in the lane over Batum. Throws up a crazy shot. Got it to go! Total prayer answered. Bogdanovich flips it up with the left. 107.94. Clippers by 13. 3:45 to go. Patrick Beverly has it. Beverly gets it off to Paul George. George goes around a Zubac screen for three! That is the nail in the coffin. Paul George been quiet in the fourth quarter, but when the Clippers needed him to step up, he knocks down an enormous three, and that will do it. Mitchell tries to answer, and he does. Donovan Mitchell trying to get his stroke going for Game 5. He definitely played much better after the first quarter. He did not score in the first quarter, but he ended up with 36 points. Did not shoot well, though. 9 out of 24 for the field. Not a good night. 37%. And an offensive foul on Zubac. And Zubac is killing the Clippers here down the stretch, missing free throws and now committing the offensive foul turnover for the Clips. Paul George haters, hey, Paul George played really well in Los Angeles. Did not play well in Utah, but he played really well here. Let's go, guys. Jedi says, spike the like and sub up the channel if you're new. It's great advice, my lady. Timeout on the floor. 3:11 to go. 110-97. Clippers by 13. Yeah, he does. I mean, PG-13 still has to come out and play well in Utah. He didn't play well there. You know? I know. Why do people hate Paul George anyway? I must be missing something. I tell you what, I hated Paul George in 2013 because he destroyed my Knicks in that series against the Pacers. So that was rough. What's going on, Dr. Drake? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate it, Raf Fernandez. What's going on, man? Thank you guys for being here. Let's go. Sonics coming back. Yeah, I missed the Supersonics, man. They were fun. Seattle may get a team soon. Seattle may get a team soon. John Burt, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Thomas Raymond, yeah, well, there's no, I mean, Lillard or Curry, I don't know if they're gonna get done. Yeah, he did, Mike. He killed us in that series. That was disappointing. 2012-2013 Knicks won 54 games. They hadn't won the Atlantic Conference since 1994. It was the first time in 19 years that they won the Atlantic Conference. And it was the Atlantic Conference back then. And They should have been able to get past the Pacers. I really wanted that matchup with the Heat. Now, I don't think they were good enough to beat the Heat with LeBron there, but I would have liked to have seen them get to the Eastern Conference Finals that year. They were good enough. They had guys like Tyson Chandler. They had Rasheed Wallace, Jason Kidd. They had a lot of veterans on that team. Ingles has it. 13-point game, 3 minutes ago. Joe Ingles goes behind the back, dribbles, kicks it outside to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich drives, gives it off to Gobert. Gobert with a two-handed boom shakalaka. 110-99. 2:45 to go. The Utah Jazz in a 24-9 run here. Like I said, the Clippers get a little bit complacent. They had such a big lead. Paul George drives the lane, banks it home. Playoff P. Tell you what, when the Clippers have needed a man, he banged into his own player, and he banks it home. Those are two huge shots. Without those shots, it's an 8-point game. Instead, it's 13 because of Paul George's clutch shots. Donovan Mitchell looks to clear it out, goes around a Gobert screen with the left hand, pulls up, shot no good. Kicks it out. Bogdanovich drives. Bogdanovich to Ingles. Ingles for three. Knocks it down. 10-point game. Too little, too late here for Utah. 2 minutes ago, fourth quarter, they trail by 10. They found their stroke here in the second half, but the Clippers just too much tonight. Paul George has it now. Paul George against Gobert. Backs him down. Has it over on the right side of the court. Paul George steps back for three. Doesn't get that to go. Ball's back tapped, and another massive offensive rebound. Every time the Jazz have had a chance to make a run, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Wow, it wasn't. I thought Marcus Morris pushed off with his off arm. They're going to call a foul at Ingles. Minute 40 to go. Clippers about to tie this series at 2 apiece. Nope, foul right there by Ingles. Hooked his arm. And then Morris shoved him. So good call by the official. No, this game's done now. You got 1,500 in the chat, guys. Thanks so much for being here again. Please like, please subscribe. Let's try to get to 69.7K. We're trying to close in on 70K. We're 7 subscribers away, guys. Who's going to get subscriber number? Who's going to be subscriber number 69,700, baby? Let's go. Marcus Morris disappeared in the second half. They didn't need him. He had 22 points in the first half. He's got 1 here in the second half. They didn't need him. Clippers have just played as a team the last couple of games. They've had contributions from everybody. Marcus Morris, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Ivica Zubac. 114-112. Clippers by a dozen. Again, the score is way closer than this game has been right now. Mitchell has it. Mitchell looked like he hurt himself when he tried to stop. He looked like he slipped a little bit. And again, I don't understand why Quinn Snyder has these guys out here, man. This game is decided. You do not want Donovan Mitchell or Royce O'Neal getting fat or getting hurt in one of these situations. There's no reason for those guys to be out here. The game is decided. Smack that like button, guys. Let's go. We get 900 likes. That'd be awesome. Clippers did murdering the Jazz. Yep. Mitchell's free throw. Good. One more coming for Spida. He had a good game as far as points score. He scored a lot of points. Did not shoot well, though. Jazz got off to such a really bad start. They never recovered. They were down 30-13 at the end of the first quarter. They were never able to get it back. Could not throw it in the ocean. And they started like that in game 1. They started off 3 out of 26. And Mitchell missed the free throw. He'll have one more coming in. He got fouled in the 3. They were 1 out of 7 from 3 in the first quarter. 16 out of 34 cents. Those Utah fans that made the trip are not happy. The Clipper fans that are in the house are happy. Two out of 3 for Mitchell. 114-103. Clippers dominated, man. Paul George Space Jam Toronto for his powers. Maybe he did. Timeout for the Clippers. They couldn't get it in. 91 seconds to go. When that 91 seconds is up, the Clippers will have tied the series at 2 apiece. 114-103. Nope, they didn't, Jake. They had a chance. They got to within 11, and I mean when the game is still up in the air. Obviously it's 11 now, but the game's well decided. Has there been overtime in the playoffs? Ace side, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Any news for James Harden? Somebody just said he was close. I don't know. But we'll see. Now, I agree, Darius. I don't think without Kawhi or without Kyrie and without Harden, I don't know if Durant can do it on his own. It's a cool water commercial. I used to wear cool water all the time when I was a kid. Or is it Chrome? Nope. Azzaro. Azzaro makes Chrome. That's good. That's good cologne. Chrome. No, Harden's not playing tomorrow, but somebody said he's close. KD's going to have to carry if they want to get out of this. But this is going to be tied to a piece. I said before the series started, I like the Jazz in 7. And this series looks like it is going to go 7 because I got to imagine the Jazz are going to win eventually here. And there's a foul. Again, I don't know why the starters are in here right now. This game is over. There's just no reason for a guy to get hurt unnecessarily. Jump up in the air, twist it, kind of like Kyrie did last night. I mean, you don't want somebody to do that in a game that's decided. You don't want to lose Donovan Mitchell or Paul George to some freak injury when the game is over. Like, I don't understand why they're still in there. I got to imagine they're going to get out of there now. 115. Andrew, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly, would you rather be the GM or coach of the Yankees? I'd rather be the GM. I'd rather be the GM for sure. I'll be going after players that make contact and have high on-base percentages. The hell with the home runs. I don't need a team full of guys that swing for the fence, Andrew. I'll take a couple of boppers in the middle of my lineup and definitely one from the left side. I don't need both Judge and Stanton. I keep one of them. I let the other one go. I do not need both of those. They're the same player. There's a 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Batum. Paul George still in there. Don't know why. And he's fouled, and I don't know what the hell Bogdanovich is fouling Paul George for. 116, 103 Clippers, unless he was fouling him to get out of the game, which maybe that's what the foul is about. So I do think that the Jazz will empty their bench now. Wasn't Russell Westbrook on the 2014 Thunder? Thunder didn't win a championship. Free throw good. You love Frenchie Batum. Batum's been good. Who I think wins the NL East? I still like the Braves in that division. I know they ain't played well so far, but I still like the Braves. Yeah, it's true, King James. That's what I'm saying. Give me a bopper give me like 3 guys that hit a lot of home runs. Maybe 2. But I want to build my team full of a bunch of guys that hit between 270 and 320 and have on-base percentages between 330 and 400. At least. That's what I'm building my team on. Building my team on guys with good contact rates and smart base running and high on-base percentages. I don't worry about OPS. I don't worry about home runs. I'm not worried about that. Clippers lead 118-103. Minute to go. It's been all Clippers. This game hasn't been close. And now Paul George commits the foul so that the Clippers can get off the bench. Harden, Westbrook, and Durant no ring for the Thunder. Right. That's what I'm saying, Charles. Yep, I know, Jared. I know. Free throw no good. By Favors. 118-103. Kawhi's been sitting down for a while. They haven't needed him here. Kawhi had another big night and had the highlight of this series with a massive dunk in the face of Derek Favors in the first half. Minute to go. Clippers by 14. I forget what Kawhi has as far as points go. Let's get 69.7K, guys. That shot's no good. 118, 104. Driving a lane. They kick it out to Oni. Oni gives it back to or whoever that is. That shot's no good. Sorry, that is Trent Forrest. These guys were in the game last game, too. Not good. So, Clippers going to not even take a shot here. 118, 104 will be your final. Kawhi at 31.7 rebounds. Paul George at 31 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Anyway, this game's over, guys. Royce O'Neal, 8 points, 8 boards for the Jazz. Bogdanovich, 18 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Rudy Gobert, 11 points, 8 boards. Joe Ingles, 19 points, 3 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell, 37, 5, and 5. He was only 9 out of 26 in the field, though. And again, the Jazz bench just non-existent. Jordan Clarkson struggled tonight, 3 out of 12 from the field, 2 out of 8 from downtown, 8 points, 5 boards. Derek Favors had 2 points, and Brantley just got 1 point in extensive garbage time. The Jazz shot 43.4% from the field, 40.5 from downtown. The Clippers, Nick Batum, 7.7 rebounds. Seemed like Batum did better than that. His 2 field goals seemed to be huge. Kawhi Leonard, 31 and 7. Marcus Morris had a big first half, finishes with 24 and 6. Reggie Jackson quiet tonight, just 4 points for him. Paul George, like I said, 31, 9, and 4 for him. Ivica Zubac, 8 points, 5 boards. Off the bench, Patrick Beverley, 2 points, 3 assists, 3 boards. Terrence Mann at 3 points. Luke Kennard at 8. Clippers only ended up shooting 46% from the field. They ended up shooting 40.5 from downtown. So where did they must have destroyed them somewhere else. Oh, free throws. Big disparity in free throws. The Clippers 31 out of 38. The Jazz 21 out of 26. Clippers out-rebounded the Jazz 44 to 39. And turnovers were about even. Assists were even. 7 blocks for the Clippers. It all adds up to a 118-104 Clipper victory. Clippers tied the series at 2 apiece. Means we're going at least 6. I will be back again on Wednesday night. Hope you guys and girls will tune in for that. Again, one last time, if you haven't done so, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, guys. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to go get some sleep because I got to get up in 4.5 hours to go to work. So again, guys, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Clippers completely dominated. They are definitely playing really good basketball right now. We'll see if that changes when we get back to Utah. Until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you Wednesday. Bad Diggity Dizzle. I'm out. Peace.